All right.
You got it? All right.
And welcome to the 18th session of Dire Roll.
Yeah, we're legal now.
Stop.
Okay, I had to do it. I
Stop.
had to.
No.
You know, roll that psychic damage
Happy,
yet?
you have one job.
We're legal.
Help and work.
Oh.
We're legal, at least in the U.S. We've been legal for most other countries.
Hey,
There you go.
thank you.
So,
Psychic.
before we get into everything, real quick, I'd like to give a big shout out to our associative partners over at the Adventurers Guild of Amarillo. And per their address on there, make sure to hurry up, get there. Soon they're actually going to be moving locations. We'll get it updated and everything when they do.
Really?
Yeah, there's some plumbing issues that neighboring businesses have caused problems for.
Oops.
So, but go ahead. Their phone number should still stay the same no matter what. Always feel free to give them a call. Check them out on Google Maps if you're in the Amarillo area. And let them know that the Dire Wolves sent you. And as always, thank you again. And make sure to check out the Adventurers Guild of Amarillo's Facebook community pages, eBay, as well as they do business over the phone. So, before we get into that ever so sweet intro, anyone have any big shout outs that they'd like to say?
Medessa Anime. I will see you all there next week with Lore Master Entertainment. Come see our stage show. Come fight Rot in the pit. Let them know that, you saw the Dire Rolls and you wish to experience glorious battle. I'll be playing a bard in that time, but I'll still fight you.
Alright. Mel, anything you'd like to say?
Keep looking for the socials. Keep looking for our Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook discussion page, and just overall information page. And then our YouTube where we post our VODs every Monday at noon. Also, special announcement. Next week, as we will not have both our paladin and our cleric, I will be running a one-shot, so you guys get to see me DM.
Is it still considered a la carte?
It's technically still
It's
considered
an
a
a
la
la
carte.
carte, yep.
All right.
It counts in the canon of a la carte.
There we go.
So, yeah, no, it'll be fun. Looking forward to DMing for these four. That's going to be here. So, yeah.
I
Be a
get
lot
to
of fun.
play.
And, remind me, David, what time are we going to be starting?
7:30,
7:30.
as I still have to work for a living and don't get off till 7.
So,
That's everything.
next week at 7:30, we will be doing our a la carte rolls as me as the DM. So,
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be
Let the
Saturday
chaos
the
begin.
29th, if I remember correctly.
yes.
What's today? The 20th?
The
No, the 30th.
Yes, it'll be the 30th.
Saturday the 30th, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Be there or be square or circle or a triangle. I don't get the nomenclature anymore. Life is nothing more than a human simulation anyways.
Life is like a
Too much
hurricane.
human.
I did just assume your geometric shape.
I don't know if that would fly or not.
But
This is my no-go.
anything else anyone would like to shout out?
I'm good.
Alright, with that, let's hit that intro.
Come in, you losers!
Let's go.
Hey guys! Fireball! Let's go! Alright guys, balls are ready. Get to the table!
You'd be a fool
All
if you're
right.
scared.
Welcome back.
Here we go.
As we last left off, our party had pushed through the civil war that's happening. They found themselves surrounded by a strange brown mold that consumed fire. Narrowly missing being ignited themselves on multiple occasions, they were able to make it through the four houses' families' defenses.
Nope, not you. There's nothing you did. You're fine.
I was
You're fine.
like, last time, did
No,
I
no,
do
no.
an oopsie and
Nothing
some
that you
fire?
caused.
No. We just got to see Monk do monk shit.
Yay!
Don't worry, we made sure you didn't burn anything.
Yes.
Okay, good.
As the party pushed into the four families' home, they found themselves in essentially what could be considered the lower floor for basic house running goods, electricity, storage closets, and of course basement access, where they just so happened to find a very in or out of tune, depending on how hard you hit it, sword.
Hey, yuck. Only a fool will go after the singing sword. I just showed my age with that one, didn't I? Oh, come on. It was Looney Tunes. You can't take psychic damage from Looney Tunes.
That's 5.
He said, I can.
Uncultured swine.
I can and I will.
They did not hesitate.
After the party had finished exploring all this lower layer and being able to catch up with their breath, at least for a short rest, they made their way up the stairs. As they did, they found themselves behind a very imposing door. It turned out it took all of them, even though they had multiple chances with different strength checks and sometimes with advantage, took the entire party to push open the door.
Look, sometimes the dice just don't want to roll, okay?
What happened?
Damn it, doors!
Why do
why
I
we
feel
hit-
like this is like one particular door at my work?
Probably.
Doors are the devil.
This is
I know.
This is why we prepare knock.
So,
Thermatology too.
as they
Gross.
busted in through the door, hearing behind it, chanting, they finally were able to see, as well as lit as torches can do for a room, 3 of the major 4 families standing around an ominous black ink void, as well as one other family strung up on the wall, still alive from what can be seen, but fading. One of which looks a bit familiar to the party, that being the son of the Sartorius family.
Damn it, I thought I was going to be able to kill him. I gotta save him now. I have to save him now? Damn it. Okay.
No need to sound so disappointed.
I mean, yeah.
Are we supposed to be the heroes?
Well, I'm still going to save
Are
him.
we
and
the
now,
bad guys?
No, because we're going to save him. But I was hoping, I was like, yes, I get to kill the asshole. Oh, great, I got to save the asshole. All right.
Try not be as angry.
I know.
So,
You're
with
so
this,
salty.
the party enters in to the main room.
Okay.
As each of the families look upon them, one of an orcish brood, another of a descendants of humans, and the third, satyrs.
So we're going clockwise.
As they heard you trying to push in, they don't look as ready for a fight. Well, they look ready for a fight, but not necessarily caught off guard or unprepared, though they do seem more relaxed than you would expect someone expecting very violent intruders.
Violence is the
The
only answer here.
First to speak up is the matriarch of the human-looking family. Ah, good. The pit will feed fine. The patriarch of the Grey Orcs of the Mountains speaks up. Of course they will. Their flesh will be enjoyed by more than just us. As you pan the room, you notice another human entering through a side door, approaching the Sartorius family, specifically the patriarch. You recognize him as
The
Daniel.
one who shot me!
When did you get shot?
I got shot!
We recognize
You
you
did.
too.
That's a different mini, though. That's the same mini, different person.
No,
Okay,
recognize
I was
him as
supposed
who?
to-
Daniel, the so-called
the
handler
handler.
of the young lord.
Oh! Okay, good. I get to kill him at least.
Bruh!
You see him whispering to the patriarch of the Sartorius family, and he nods his head and waves him off as he begins just to walk off as if no one else is in the room besides the families themselves. As the patriarch, pushing past his guards, approaches the pit and in vision as well, approaching each of you. Ah, I see that your group was the one that my troublemaker of a son ran into the other day. We don't get too many minotaurs in the mountain who aren't part of the Temple of Gaia. And Daniel tells me that it was a very interesting interaction.
But there's one word, yes, but I believe interesting applies more to this abomination you're performing now.
Well, abomination to one, liberation to another.
So, is this the part where you go and you offer us to either join your side or jump into the pits?
Oh, we do not. You're gonna move while they're talking? Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Nope, I'm just gonna take him well, not stealthily, but casually, just like up here.
As you do, you hear an arrow loose from a bow. That is going to be a 28 to hit.
Cool, deflect missiles.
Okay, go ahead and roll the dice.
Yep. Where is it? I have it full of.
D10.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna be so 20.
20?
20 damage.
20?
I did.
So, as you go to catch it, it actually slips out of your hand, dealing 1 damage, cutting across your cheek,
Ooh.
Okay.
as it then plants into the ground.
Okay.
And he's gonna look over to the family of the humans and raise a hand and go, "There's no need for that. You see, we do not need you to join our side. We do not need anything that you could provide for us besides sustenance. But not for me. I myself prefer more of a veggie platter than steak or half-elf. But
Was that a fucking cow joke?
now, hold your horses.
Oh.
I don't like this man.
I was expecting something to come out.
No.
All right.
Go
Keep in
on.
mind, he is also half animal, so it's kind of a
Yeah.
pot calling the kettle black situation.
Yeah, I'm just like,
No. There's 2 choices. 1, you simply leave. I assume that none of you are even from this nation. As, well, some of you wouldn't even be allowed to get to your station, as he, not in a judging way, but he does make eye contact with Roll. And for others, it would be a bit out of your territory, as he makes eye contact with Linus, being part of the Temple of the Golden Dragon. And for some, you may not even like the weather, making eye contact with Strella. And seeing the garb you're wearing, as he looks towards Evangeline, we haven't seen that temple in ages. Well, ever since the dragons wiped them out.
Oof.
And then looking towards you, he goes, we've heard stories of a half-elf who's been kicked out of quite a few taverns in our nation, who matches your description. I'd be careful going to some of the smaller towns if I were you. When you leave here, make sure to avoid them. There is a small bounty on your head. Something about sleeping with someone's daughter.
We can
No,
turn
but
him in.
Why do I feel like that's not the first time you've done this?
We already have the sacrifices already set up, so we do not need more, but I'm sure Lord Hader wouldn't mind. But we'll give you the option. Either leave and continue your lives, or stay and become nothing more than food.
Can I do something stupid?
I was going to do it first, so please go ahead.
Cool. I'm gonna run over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
As you approach
35?
the black puddle, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to need you to make 3 dex saves.
Okay.
The first one will be with disadvantage as you do not see it coming.
Okay. Okay, so the first one.
There are other numbers!
Other numbers.
Okay,
So
so
the first
real
one,
quick,
die roll.
die roll.
Yeah, first one, die roll.
Alright, let's see where that lands you because you may not need to roll for the other 2.
Cool.
Die
roll. Die roll.
Alright, you get it with advantage, remember?
Yep.
So you roll
Yep.
twice.
Die roll. Die roll. Ooh.
Alright, so that's going to be 3 minus your dex score.
Minus my dex score. That's gonna be a 15.
A 15. That will not be enough.
Okay.
As you reach that first square, so go ahead and move yourself back 2.
Okay, so right here.
One more forward.
One
Because you
more
went
forward.
diagonal.
Yeah, that's right.
As you approach the pool trying to run towards Sartorius, a black ichor-like tentacle slaps out from this almost Vansa Black-like pit and grabs you by the leg, reducing your speed to 0. And you take... you take 12 points of necrotic damage. You feel your skin starting to boil underneath this tentacle.
Okay.
And he then goes to look at you and goes, I wouldn't recommend coming near this pit. Unless you're willing to serve or feed Lord Hader.
My movement is now 0, right?
Yep.
Okay. Take and do a. I'm gonna take and I'm gonna do an action of a range attack with my darts.
By the way, we aren't in combat right now, so it's not in initiative order yet. It's a thing if you haven't, you can tell by his demeanor, you haven't proved a threat. And so he's,
No, that's not
right now this is considered casual conversation for him.
Okay, so 13 is not gonna hit, and then a 23.
What are you doing?
I'm throwing a dart at him, like
Okay.
making a ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
And so first dart 13, second dart 23 to hit.
23?
23 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. And
Use your martial arts die with it.
do what?
Use your martial arts die. It's a dart.
Yeah, it's a monk weapon.
Okay, so what?
It would be your
Your martial arts. Your
Punch.
unarmed. Your unarmed
unarmed
strike.
strike.
Oh, my unarmed strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Because on here it's 1d4 instead of 1d6. Okay. Fucking
Nah.
5.
5? Okay. Yeah, you land. It's not exactly the hardest blow.
Yep.
You're expecting to run up close to him, getting immediately stopped, and you just instinct just throwing a dart. It lands in his shoulder, and he looks at it and goes to pull it out, and as he does, to where blood flows, it comes out as a black ichor itself. And he goes, as he looks over and heals it back.
Okay.
As the wound seals back up.
Okay.
Interesting. As he just flicks it to the side. Now then, what is your answer?
I mean,
I think you already have it.
Well-
And I'm pulling out the weapons, and I'm gonna start rushing towards these guys as soon as we roll.
what?
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 As you can, with you being a large frame and obviously not trying to do it stealthily, he can see you and goes, "Well, I see my son finds those of a similar IQ as himself." And we'll go ahead and roll into initiative.
Don't fuck me this time, please.
You know what?
Nice.
You know what? I'm not gonna roll you.
Okay.
Say nice.
Okay.
I have every single one of them.
I have a. I forgot my dex was that low.
Oh, fuck. I cannot dodge.
I was thinking of my other character because. Okay, so.
I forgot I don't know how to dodge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Lily has like a plus thing. That's awesome. No, +4. That's awesome. Oh my god. Like, stop that. I've not looked at this
Or are
character
you
in like 2
smacking?
weeks.
Or who are you walking to smack at? There? You're walking to smack there?
Yep.
Okay.
All
That's what I was
right.
thinking.
Roach.
8.
8. Okay. You sure you don't want to use that one dice you were originally rolling?
That was the dice I was originally rolling.
Oh.
It gave me a nat 20 earlier.
Aw.
All right, Strella.
22.
22.
No, wait, 23. Sorry, 23.
23. All right. Evangeline.
17, and it's just gonna suck from here now because I got my good roll out of the way.
17. What is your dex?
Great. Fine.
That's with my dex.
No, what is your dex?
It's a 13.
13? Okay.
Dex score.
Because you had tied with somebody else.
It sucks.
All right.
I mean, 17's a pretty
Victorn?
respectable.
23.
23.
It's only
All
13.
right. Which I believe Strella's dex is going to have.
Yeah, you're like, you got a 20
I
dex,
have
don't you?
18.
Okay, yeah. I only have a 16.
Okay. So I'll just bump that up.
Oh, no.
All right, Linus.
Also 23.
Okay.
With an 18 in my dex.
We're the same!
Oh my god!
We're fast boys!
Actually,
That is-
as your speed is currently 0, that's going to put you in dead last for initiative. As you're being held.
Oh.
Okay,
My apologies. I should have said that earlier.
you're good. Hey guys, did somebody get this tentacle off me?
Best I got is Psychic Dagger.
Oh no, hater is a beam. You can still take psychic damage. It's just
Okay.
You technically had to be fucked.
So we seem to have hinted at where this is going.
I'm into it. I'm into it!
No. Stop it.
I'm just like, I'm not leaving this segment without them dead. If I die, I die.
Yep. No, I'm with you, brother.
All right. So, first up, well, why not leave now when she's like second in initiative?
That's why.
Oh. But it's like second in initiative, Mel. Come on.
Listen, I just had to grab food.
All right. So first up, Strella.
I stab.
Okay.
Get it?
Stab.
Well, seeing that Linus just went yeet at that point, I'm over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's within line of sight. So I
This is literally like a new boy.
Do it.
Do it. No. Any damage is damage.
Yeah,
Come on.
fuck him up.
Come on, buttercup.
That's
Yeah.
a 24.
Try and get him
24.
before the pit.
So, reactions. So, as you go to hit, I'll give it a 50-50 chance to see technically because I'm supposed to cast it as the reaction, but then you give me the total. Okay. As you go to throw this dagger, you're going to see him make quick eye contact with you and just flick his wrists as he casts shield, as it will cause it to just miss.
No.
As your psychic dagger evaporates into this black tendril.
I do it again.
Okay, go for it.
Listen, you know what?
Oh no, wait! I can't do that because he has his AC is +5 now, so he misses with a 24. So I can't exactly hit it unless I hit roll nat 20. Who's the one who threw the shoot the arrow? The humans, right?
Yeah, this one right here.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
That
fuck
is a 19.
you,
19. That'll hit.
Damn, they
I should be 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
that means my. Did my Toll the Dead change as well when I took the Phoenix?
Yay.
8. All right.
No. I don't think so.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right.
That's all I do.
Victorian.
So, the sword, I didn't get stats for it yet.
It's a short sword.
Okay. So
Literally, you can, as a bonus action, you can hit it as an action to cause a tune, and then bonus action, performance check,
Okay, I'll
and then
just
you can
add
match
a
it.
short sword. to my-
Basically, action to ring it, and then bonus action is like a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Nice.
You know, I have nothing against Arby's, but every time one of their sandwiches is opened up, it just smells like hot dogs.
Sometimes it just be like that.
It'd be like that.
Like, I love their fries, especially.
I haven't had Arby's, so.
Their curly fries are good.
Non-spawn.
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 Please spawn.
Please spawn.
Please though, Arby, if you want to sponsor a D&D campaign.
Let us
I mean, they made D&D dice.
They did.
Wait, what?
They did.
Back when Arby's was like making a whole bunch of random stuff.
They were just like,
That's
They still
interesting.
do.
I know, nerd culture.
So,
Let's go. What's Victorian doing?
hold on.
you sure you
Be
want
careful.
Okay, cool. I'm not moving towards it.
I mean, you don't have the strength.
B starts.
No,
I
no.
barely have the dexterity.
Okay. So Victorian is gonna cast Cloud of Daggers above this motherfucker right here.
Okay.
Oh, my tongue.
So, as you do, you're gonna hear the Piper Satyr as the spell goes out.
Counter spell.
Damn it.
Well, that was my 3rd level. Shit.
You move counterclockwise. Start stabbing.
I don't think they're
I
gonna
really want to
let
move
you. I
closer.
don't think they're gonna let you.
Why are you rolling? I don't like
I need to move closer.
It's because I technically forgot to roll for one more thing, but it's not gonna really affect much.
that. Okay.
Like fire, roll 20. I'm just moving there.
You want to go there or there? Okay. I'm gonna have this. Call my anxiety.
Let's say as you move closer to the family, the orc family, they are like, you can see them ready to tear into something.
Mhm. Yeah, that's probably a bad move. Help!
Bro.
I mean, you only moved, what's that, 5,
20.
10, 15? That's
20
more
feet?
like 15.
That's only 15?
5, 10, 15, yeah.
Okay.
Including diagonal movements, it's
No.
only 15. I will let you use after 15, whatever remaining movement speed you have, I'll let you continue moving.
I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, which square are
You
you
start
stopping
within
in?
10 feet of me, so you get 10 more feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Which square are you stopping in, Victoria?
Oh, this one.
You're stopping closer to the pit.
Victoria, 8th wisdom.
Victorian, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go that way. Ah!
It's spinning!
I'm gonna go this way towards the enemy. Victoria, please, your wisdom is showing.
That's all I'm gonna do is we all know it's
Okay.
not very high!
Oh, let's see.
Blood!
Okay, so it is now
Shoot.
Victorious' turn. The Patriarch's not gonna do anything. He still doesn't seem very worried at all. The 2 fire slingers, however, one of them is gonna go ahead and throw one. Let's see here. At Linus, just because he's close enough, and at Victorian, because he's actually the closest to the other one.
As you do.
That is going to be a 24 to hit on Linus.
Yep.
Jesus, and a 23 to hit on Victoria.
There's other numbers.
Listen, the only low roll I've gotten was technically for the good guys, so.
There's
This
other
is why I stay
numbers.
behind this boy.
Linus, that's going to be 8 points of fire damage. And Victorian, 2 points.
Nice. That's not nice.
And then they are going to start doing what looks to be a dance. As they do, it starts to go into a pounding rhythm, very similar to the drums playing right now. And then the satyr with the pan flute is, let's see here. First makes eye contact with you, Rope.
Okay.
And then, let's see here. Investigation. Okay. And then is going to immediately look over and lock eyes with Evangeline. And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Advantage.
You're good at these. Come on. Oh, that's good.
18 and 18.
For a total
Oh,
of
18.
For a total of 23.
23? Alright, yep. You save as you feel your mind starting to be clouded, but you shake it off.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Wrong series. I don't want to get hurt by Disney.
It's not Disney.
I know,
It's
it's
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Same though.
I was gonna say, isn't a record label owned by Disney?
No.
Oh,
I hope not.
You never know, they could be the secret owners. Illuminati. Anyways,
Invested on that.
but yeah, you feel it trying to cloud your mind, but you can fight it off. Both you and at this moment, wow, Brain. Come on,
Azorus?
Azorus, thank you. It's like, Brain, come on. Both kind of easily fight it back at the same time. That will end its turn, and that will lead.
Why was that? Why do I feel like that was charm person?
It was something.
It was definitely something.
It was a something.
I still don't like it.
Oopsie.
Okay, so fourth up is going to be that orc family that was looking at you like they were ready to rip and tear into something.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're about to do to you what you're doing to that hamburger.
You can have my potion whenever.
30.
Why isn't it?
They're sending it. They're sending.
They're orcs. I don't know what you expected.
So, got a question for you.
What's on me? Help!
Hey, David, got a question.
What's up?
So, considering that Victorian's right next to me, can I use, like, an action or something to help defend? Or
Do you have Shield Master feat?
I do.
You do not. That's one thing to keep in mind for the future.
And deception. Yeah, you need the deception too.
Another good one. Give them metallic dragon.
Shut up!
Gives you.
We're not trying to make specific memes here, Rote.
I don't know what you're talking about. I kept it quiet.
Hold on.
But it gives you the ability to shield another.
35, 40. And as this one runs across the acre, it almost looks as if it's a solid ground while he's across it.
Of course. Great.
As he jumps in the middle there. And let's see here. What's that middle one going to go after? Victorian, even or odd for going after you?
Are you a gambling man?
Odd.
Okay. It's going after Evangeline.
Okay.
As the first one is going to raise up his
Hey, it's okay. I have full health.
battle axe
Yep.
to slam it down into you.
Yeah, I know.
First attack. So you are a brave cleric. You can turn a natural 20 into not being a natural 20.
Okay.
Yes, you still
Are
have.
you?
You still have like I think 2 uses of that.
Yeah, just whatever.
Would you like to stop this from being
Yes.
a natural 20? Okay, so it doesn't get the extra damage.
We did use 2 of them last session,
Okay.
so you should have 2 of those left.
Okay, because.
So that is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Is that
Okay.
3?
As
Sure,
he
yeah.
then
Yeah.
rears back from the side to slam it in. And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
What is it?
19.
Yeah, it's.
Your armor class.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
What's your armor class? 18?
17.
For a total of 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
The second one coming in with his dual hand axes.
Still going after me?
It's this guy. The one in the middle was the one that was deciding who was coming after what.
This one, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that first one will hit. The second attack will hit.
For a total of?
A lot less because they're hand axes.
Are you sure?
It's going to be 14 total slashing.
That was not less than.
It's less than, almost 20 something.
Yeah. A crit.
Yeah.
And then
Still
bonus,
going after me?
and then with his bonus action, he's going to use, since he's holding 2 light weapons, 1 additional slash. And this one's going for Victorin.
It does.
That is going to be a 10.
It misses!
Oh!
Victoria
And then-
in his panic.
The next one with the big battle axe is coming after Victorin. First attack, that is going to be a 15.
Use different
That
dice.
hits.
That hits. Second
Oh, yeah.
attack
That just hits.
is not going to hit. That's only an 11. So,
You still get 1 battle axe to the face.
I'm in danger.
okay.
Yep.
That is going to be a total of 11 slashing damage. And
Roll.
let's see here. Yeah. And
You can
as
pass through,
the
Yep.
orc chief, he is going to use his bonus action. And I'm going to need anyone within 10 feet of him. So 5, 10. So Evangeline and Victorin, I'm going to need y'all to make a charisma save.
Oh, I'm good at these!
We literally have the two opposites. The horrible at wisdom, great at wisdom. The great
that
charisma,
correct?
the horrible charisma.
I had a nat 20.
All right.
For a
go!
total of 22.
Okay. Hey, it's fine. 22 is good.
We do this.
That's a 14.
How did the cleric?
I rolled a 6!
She rolled a 6.
So,
Wait, you're within 10 feet of me, so you actually get +3 to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's 17.
so close.
Ah.
DC 17.
Damn it, I'm so sorry.
Yes!
So, no, you have to beat the DC.
Oh.
It works both ways.
Yep.
So, as you can feel, like Evangeline,
Oh,
and
actually,
even y'all
that's
two
a
who are still standing a bit
26.
away, you can feel the slight vibration from this guy's roar as you start to feel it almost as if it's like trying, not necessarily like take you over, but you start to feel the sense of dread and you just push through it as you faced the undead. At that point, what can really scare you? As
Undead?
Victorin, you feel slightly braver knowing that there's a Minotaur on your side right behind you, but he is in fact behind you and not in between you and this guy.
Behind
Until his next turn, you have disadvantage on any saving throws, as well as on any attacks that you do against him or anyone within 5 feet of him.
Oh, so be sure to attack this guy then.
As long as it's not a spell attack. Yeah. All right. And then that guy is going to reach into his bag, grab a dagger, and throw it at the one who's been throwing daggers. And that's going to be a 22.
Okay.
Where the hell's throwing handles around here? You know the
For
reference.
4 piercing damage. Yes, he rolled the lowest damage that he could do.
Okay.
Okay.
4.
4 damage. Yep.
Y'all probably be
As
fine.
it kind of slashes across the unprotected parts, essentially. All right, that's going to be the end of the Orcs family for now.
Wait, this guy was the one, right?
What?
No, he threw.
Oh, that one.
That one, the one who's standing on the black acre.
You
He's just going to look at you and go,
It's gonna be just like that duel with the two barbarians.
Evangeline, it is now your turn.
Alright.
There's a lot of people around
So
you.
first, I'm gonna do.
Oh. My apologies. I put the orcs even before the humans. So wait one more turn as I have to give them their turn.
Oh shit.
This one is going to just casually turn around and walk off into the same side door Daniel did.
She said.
Bro.
Disappear.
Bro, at least join in the slugfest.
As she's walking off, she goes, "I'm not a fighter." And just kind of hand waves it off to her bodyguards.
Wait, it's a girl?
Yep.
The hair.
You wanna look
Gotta
at
do
me?
the hair.
Oh, pretty neat.
She's gonna go find. She's gonna go find a manager to speak to.
So, as she walks off, you can see her bodyguards, not necessarily angry or upset, but you can tell that she does this a lot. And she just kind of walks off while they take care of everything. They just go, man.
Bro, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
You're lucky you pay good.
You're lucky you pay
She's
good.
going to step
My lizard
forward
folk.
and she is going to reach into her quiver as she pulls out 3 arrows, knocking them at the same time. And one is going towards Rolt, one is going towards Victorn, and one is going to be veering at Linus. Rolt. It rolled off a nat 20 onto a 2, so it's not going to hit you.
Let's go.
Victorin. That is going to be a 21. And Linus. That will, well, unless a 12 hits you.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What's your AC?
14.
That's your fault.
It's not my fault! I didn't get armor!
Okay. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a con save. As you can feel essentially an extra something on the arrow trying to make its way into your body.
It's a spice.
That's
It's
cocked.
It's cocked.
And you have disadvantage on saving throws due to the orc chief.
Roll higher. Roll higher.
It's a +3 though.
You are within 10 feet of rope, so you still get its +3.
That's a 7.
So, as the arrow, as roll, because you don't have a shield, do you?
I do have a shield.
You have a shield, that's why your AC is higher. So, you deflect it. As you can see, normally arrows spark when they hit a shield, like especially at high power. As it deflects off, you don't see a spark, but you do see what looks like a faint black ichor trickle off.
Yeah.
And Linus, even with your foot stuck, you can basically just dodge it as it looks like the tip is the same color as the pool as it dips into it. As Victorin, you are now under a specific condition called Corrupted. Essentially, any check, save, or attack is going to be at disadvantage until you can get it healed. It is, by all intents and purposes, a curse.
Jeez.
It is specifically, Hater's corruption.
Wait.
As he basically starts to, you start to feel the eldritch being trying to take over your body.
So wait, is it like healing as an HP, or do you need to use a spell slot like a curse?
It is a curse.
Okay.
For all intents, for all mechanical purposes, it is a curse.
You have to get remove curse. Yeah.
When I was playing by work.
Okay, but there is no extra damage with it.
Cool. Okay.
All right. And this guy is going to go right up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to stop 10 feet from you, roll. And he is going to make a large jab at you with his lance. That is going to be an 18 for the first one. And a 20 for the second one.
Matches.
Okay, defender wins in tie.
Yep.
So with both times, and you can feel like you've been hit by simple soldiers with lances, this one seems to be putting a lot more oomph behind it. You can tell that he's honed his skill with this weapon. Then she is going to run 15, As she's running, she grabs two of her hand axes, and as she jumps in between you and Strella, you're just going to hear what sounds like an animalistic roar as you see an aspect of a bear pop up behind you.
Cool.
Barbar.
That is going to be a 21 to hit Strella.
Yeah, he hits.
And then the second attack coming at Ralt will miss, as that is only a 16. Oh no. That is going to be a total of 7 slashing damage.
Uncanny.
Alright, so that'll bring it down to 3. Cool. Alright. That is into the human's turn. Evangeline.
We have a lot of
I'm
people
gonna-
around us. Send help.
Well, so the thing that the hitter is corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria cannot make any saving throws or.
No, he
anything.
can. It's just all with disadvantage. Essentially any checks, saves, attacks, or anything that requires
I'm
a
gonna
check.
remove curse.
Oh, Ashley, no.
Don't.
There's so many enemies around us right now. Please. Don't be a healer. Be a damage dealer this turn.
Don't be a healer, be a hero.
Yeah.
The
You have-
sandwich specifically.
You have the best cleric spell right now.
But fine.
Yeah.
I have to do spiritual weapon.
Well, that's
No,
spiritual
that's
weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Spirit guardians.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, spirit guardians. Here we go.
Alright, go ahead and grab your ring, and you are at the center of it.
Roll in a burning ring of fire.
It is going to be centered around her.
I'm just trying to get it all centered on there.
Let me see here. With that being centered there, he is going to be just out of it.
Why?
As he was 10 feet from Rold.
Yeah. Well, he was in this little square right here, but
It's 15 feet, so 5,
Yeah.
10, 15.
yeah. Okay.
So he is just outside of it. Essentially what happens, as this is your first time casting Spirit Guardians, a ring of, essentially at this point it would be a bit more Phoenix themed. What does this ring look like as you're casting it?
Radiant or necrotic is your choice. Because I used it last session.
What did you go with?
I chose necrotic.
Then we'll just stick with that.
Okay.
Or wait.
Well, we don't know, but I mean,
You've ran into enough of them where it could be either or depending on what the corruption did to them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I picked necrotic last time. I don't know what you're gonna pick.
Um,
Necrotic or radiant,
Radiant?
depending.
What's up?
When I needed to go
Radiant?
with it.
what do you think, guys? Radiant?
Flip
Your
the coin.
call. Your call.
It's your call, dude.
We're going
Odd,
by the
evens
deck.
or
Was
odds?
it a deck save?
When what?
When I went by the deck, was it a deck save?
Odds is necrotic.
And I dropped
It's radiant.
Even.
from it
Radiant. Okay.
Oh, for damage?
for damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so evasion.
3d8.
Because it was a deck save.
You can't use evasion as your speed would be 0.
Halved in the
No, no,
area.
before.
Creature enters
Like
the area
before
For the
first
first,
time,
Like
okay.
save, like for the first save when I was about to take
Oh,
the hit.
you need to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah. Give me just a second. Sorry.
Sorry. So, like,
Evasion. You're subject to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw. To take only half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed. So evasion requires you to be able to move.
right, but I'm saying when I moved into that space and you said it lashed out to me and to make a deck save.
That
That-
reduces damage.
Right. When it lashed out, it did X amount of damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So go ahead and heal back 4 from it.
Okay.
Okay. Wisdom saves. I'm just gonna do.
On your turn.
What?
It'll be
No.
On your turn,
on
you
his
need to.
turn.
Does it not affect whenever it first pops in?
It does.
Hold on.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, first
when
time.
when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be affected.
I'll do 2
So all of
rolls.
our
One for the
enemies-
orcs and one for the one human that's inside of it.
Yep, and their speed is halved.
For the orcs, that's gonna be an 8.
Fail.
And for the human, it's going to be a 21.
Pass.
Half damage.
Which will be zeroed since she's a bear totem. So, but the orcs are taking full damage.
They are gonna take 11 damage. Plus, do I add?
Go into the. Go back to Spirit Guardian.
It doesn't.
Wrong one.
I believe.
It'll tell you the damage.
3d8 plus.
Well, on
It's
the
just
page
3d8.
here. Yeah.
3d8, so 11.
So 11. All
Nope.
right.
Yeah.
Got any bonus action?
Uh,
Oh, that was your bonus action. No, the Spirit Guardians was it. So you still cast Spiritual Weapon to get some more damage in.
Yeah. Oh, you still have her spiritual weapon next
Yeah.
to you.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Put it on there.
Where at?
Where?
On behind the orcs. And then we're gonna do 1d8.
You still got to attack.
Yeah, you got to hit with it. Oh, that rolled off that 18.
For a total of,
Nothing.
It was 5 plus 8.
so 13?
Yeah.
It's
That's
not gonna do
miss
anything.
the orc.
Told you. So yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Evangeline?
Unless I can make a physical attack.
Use your action and your bonus. No, you can move if you'd like.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
It'll give you attack of opportunities. I wouldn't.
I'll just stay.
Okay. So, now we start to go into the rules. Okay. And I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls. Well, I need to roll to see which one makes the save this time. Yay! Oh, let's see. Roll.
Bro, you
5.
want to gangbang someone?
Nope.
Yep.
Okay, con save.
I was gonna go for Mr. Spielwielder here, but yeah, I guess I'll go on
All right.
and gangbang this bitch.
As everyone else is kind of stuck in combat, Linus, you're going to be the only one to hear it as the young lord starts to groggily raise up his head and is trying to say something, but right now it's so slurred that you can't make it out. But you can hear him.
Okay.
That is going to be the end of their turn.
Oh, so
Okay.
who failed the save?
The
The
orcs.
The orcs.
So they take another d8.
Why?
That's on the beginning of their turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, on their turn.
So
thought you
initially,
No.
initially.
It was there's a
It's
lot
not-
of.
it's not
I'll
their
let you know when the orcs are back up. So
Yeah.
no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said the orcs made a save, and it's like, wait, just now?
It's not their turn yet, yeah.
No, the orcs didn't make
he
the
said
save.
the young lord.
The young
Okay.
lord made a save. Because I was happy because he has the highest con save, so I was hoping I'd roll for him. Okay.
That's it. I'm playing a barbarian.
All right, roll.
That's it. I'm playing the better barbarian.
I'm gonna go and use a bonus action to charge up a smite. And which smite do I want to do?
I can close.
Just for context,
What's
I'm
up?
already facing that way. About how high up? Because you said they're like painting the wall.
Yeah, they are 15 feet up.
They're 15 feet up to the wall.
They are what helped look by a mix of ropes kind of holding the body, and then nails pushing the hands into the wall. As well as their feet are bound together, so they're making kind of like a Y shape on the wall.
I'm gonna charge up a first level wrathful smite.
All right, so bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I'm going to attack the barbarian with my warhammer.
Go for it.
Cool. That is a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. Six. Ooh, very nice. So that is 9 bludgeoning damage plus 3 psychic damage.
So a total of oh yeah, Wrathful is psychic, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
1d6 psychic damage.
All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, did
Yeah.
you use meta knowledge for Bear Totem's weakness?
No. I just heard something roaring at me, and I'm gonna roar back because now she has to go and she has to make a saving throw, wisdom saving throw, or
No,
be
it's not.
frightened.
It's not a wisdom saving throw. It's a wisdom check.
Yeah. No. Make a wisdom saving throw,
As an action.
or be frightened.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading this one right here.
You're good.
Okay. And so it's a frightened effect.
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is going to be a 15.
Okay. And my spell. See what is it?
8 plus proficiency plus charisma.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh,
Oh, it's
sorry,
right.
sorry.
It's right.
Shit. Sorry.
I think it was
With your
14.
spells? Yeah. With your spells. Okay. DC is 14.
So she will save.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
As you hit her with this, and she can feel kind of this foreboding, almost whenever you can feel like a beast breathing down your neck.
Mm-hmm.
She shakes it off and looks back at you and roars.
Okay. And I'm gonna just hit her again in the head then.
All right.
Do it again.
Yep.
Do it again.
And that was gonna be a 12. So I don't
That
think
is
that's
gonna
hit.
miss.
Yep. And no, I already did my bonus action. That's all I got.
All right. Linus, it is now your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna take a try and get the hell away from this tentacle.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make me a strength save.
Yep.
Remember, you're a monk. You can replace any strength latest check with dex.
Yes. Okay, so saving for this check or saving for
Saving.
Saving. Okay. Alright, so it's gonna be 15.
15.
Yeah.
You feel like you're about loose. You're able to get your foot up, and the tentacle just slams you back down.
Alright. Alright, since I can't fucking move. Darts. Yeah.
And you failed to pull out of the tentacle. There's going to be 6 points of necrotic damage.
Lovely. Okay. Yeah. Take and
You do have your bonus action,
right.
and if you want to sacrifice the possibility of a movement later, you can use your movement to try and break out again. I do allow movement and action to try to break out of something.
All right, then yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
And then, wait, hold on. Starbucks, let me make sure that
Do what?
That Starbucks is hitting me now.
Oh no.
Zoomies?
Huh?
Okay, Squirts.
Just anxious faster.
Zoomies.
Okay,
I'm
so.
waiting faster.
Okay, so. Yeah.
Also, I
No.
how I can have before I fix them.
Alright, come on.
You got a 15 and you almost broke out of it.
Yep.
You know what you need to get.
Yep. That's gonna be an 18.
18. All right. You're able to. I'm assuming you're using your dex in place of your
Yes,
strength. Okay.
yes.
So you are able to essentially slip out of it after your first attempt. It's one of those where you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this, and you, for a split second, dislocate your ankle to
Yep.
slip out of it, and then
Why
slam
did
it
I
back
do
down.
that to me? This is like the 5th time I have to reset
As the-
someone's ankle today.
As you break out of it, the tentacle retracts for now.
Okay. Alright, and then still got bonus action. So.
You do have your bonus action still.
Bonus action.
You want to dash away from the tentacle
I
pull?
can't bonus action dash, can I?
Remember, I allow bonus action dash. If you get bonus action dash as a class feature, I let it become a free action
I
dash.
think I get bonus action dash unless.
Do you not get disengage?
I get Step of the Wind, which you can each spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action.
That way you don't get slapped.
Yeah. So yes, I will be doing that.
Okay.
So yes.
Move away from the tentacle.
Yes. 10.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see where that was. 15. Okay, it's not my full movement though, right?
It's your full.
It's full.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I was right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20,
Why do I?
30, 35.
Is that a wall?
Over. Yes.
It is.
Okay.
They
And-
are held up on the wall 15 feet up.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Okay, so that was.
In a Y shape. Their
Oh, yeah,
hands are nailed
that
into
was
the
30.
wall, bodies are
35.
tied, and their feet are tied.
35, so 30,
Like my Lord Jesus Christ.
35, and then.
Half and half, I guess.
No. It's gonna take, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just stay there.
Except because their bodies held up by the rope, their center of their palms are pierced, not the wrist.
Okay, I'll just stay there.
No! If you're going to make religious references, make it anatomically correct. There's books on these things.
I was never a devout Christian.
Oh.
And then.
That's because I'm
You're a
Catholic.
doctor, though.
That's
Or
because I'm a
nurse.
Catholic.
Apologies.
Okay, and then I'm going to yell at Sartorius dude.
The young lord.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just a dude. He's just a dude.
Linus-
Linus doesn't give a shit about little knuckles. And just gonna be like, what?
I like how Linus. What? Meanwhile,
You can see him groggily turning his head towards you. He did hear you.
the enemies are going here, going, what the fuck?
Ah, yes, victims held up on a wall. What?
I couldn't go run up to him.
No, we're not yet.
Alright. Anything else? Alright. Alright. And anything within 10 feet of the pond that is considered non-friendly? Nope. Alright. Alright, Strella.
I stabbed him.
Who are you stabbing?
That one.
That one. Okay.
Oh,
Stop the bitch.
No!
Die your roll.
It's not.
Oh, I don't know.
Seven.
Oh, dang it. You got me excited.
That's a 14, yep.
14 will
I
miss.
was like, why are you chanting?
I thought it was a 1.
I
Chanting in unison, because there's cultists, okay?
Chanting
I
in
am
unison.
playing the characters.
Now, I do it again.
Alright,
9. 16.
that will miss.
Oh,
16.
that's it.
As you are striking at her, for a split second, you see feathers drape around her as she's almost masterfully dancing through your daggers.
Fuck you. That's it.
Totem warrior, baby.
Fucking shut my up.
Alright. Anything else? You still have bonus action, movement if you want it, free
Oh,
action.
that was my bonus action.
Oh, bonus action stat. Got it. Movement or free action?
Nope.
Alright.
I do very simple things.
Fair enough. I will not judge you for this. Victorian.
Uh,
As you
So-
can feel what almost feels like a writhing parasite moving from the arrow wound.
So it's a bonus action to disengage?
No, certain classes give you the disengage feature.
I can get disengage as an action.
Yep, if you want to take your action to disengage.
I'm disengaging.
Okay, so that will save you from 1 opportunity attack.
Right?
I have to use my full movement to disengage.
No, you
No?
disengage lets you move without.
You move without getting
I was
attack of
always
opportunity
told.
from one
Yeah, I
source.
was always told that you had to use your full movement if you disengage.
No.
No.
Then if I'm not doing that, I'm staying at Byro.
Perfectly fine.
Only when you're frightened.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're frightened,
Oh,
so
these
when
guys
you're,
make it so.
when you're frightened, that's when you have to move your entire
Okay,
speed
okay,
away
okay,
from
okay,
the
okay.
assailant.
It specifies.
Let me see here. Let me double check because I don't know if I'm getting Pathfinder's rules mixed up or D&D's with disengage. If it saves you from 1 opportunity attack or from all.
But I'm probably wrong.
If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Okay, perfect. That answers it right there. Thank you, Louis.
Yay! PHB.
Alright.
Bookmarks.
Just a reminder for anyone who's thinking of being a DM, you're never going to remember everything all the time.
Yeah.
Not be afraid to look up sources.
Yep.
Alright. So, that's it. You still have your bonus action and your free action.
Scream. Technically, I'm one too, because I was born in '97. That's all I'm going.
Yeah, no, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm checking.
Oh wait, no. Bonus action, healing word, first level on myself.
Okay.
Pain. What you want? Ah. I was like, ah.
That's a little better. I'm gonna some double digits now.
Let's see here. So how much do you get back?
7.
Terrifying.
7?
Mhm.
Okay. right. Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. So free action, just.
Pain.
All right.
It doesn't
Agony.
update real time.
Far more painful than yours.
Okay. That is then going to lead up to the satyrs. Yeah. They see you running up to the people.
What?
This one is going to look at you and starts playing his pan flute.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to make me a charisma save.
Fine. Okay. Get back over here to the screen. Oh, because I'm just so good at those. Alright.
If you weren't so far away, I
No,
would have
it's
given
fine.
you inspiration.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Yep. As he can tell that you go into a quick stupor, you're just going to hear him say, lay down. As you are compelled to lay down. Oh, on a slanted surface.
Just what you
There we go. I try to get these to stay down. I'm not a big fan of paper maps for this reason.
Just real quick, is it a charm effect?
It is similar to a charm effect. Yes.
Okay.
And it only lasts for one action. Well, these two are going to come up with me.
Of course they are.
And they're going to pull out their ceremonial daggers.
Lovely. It's been nice to know you guys.
And as
stop.
you are currently under a charm effect, they will attack with advantage and have a crit if they hit.
Yep.
That's 17 and 18 on dice, plus 4.
Yep, no, both hit.
Okay. Well, that was just the advantage for the first one.
Oh, okay.
Second
So both hit.
one. Dirty 20 for the second one.
Okay.
Okay. So they both plunge into you with their daggers, and it's automatic crit for a total of 10 from the first one,
Okay.
and 10 from the second one.
I'm out, y'all.
Does the second one down you, or does the first one?
Second one, I was.
Okay. So you're at 0.
Yep.
At the beginning of your turn, you'll make a death save.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be. Let's see here. Sartorius. What Sartorius is going to start to gather what looks to be a small sphere of energy in his hand, and then flicks it, enlarging this orc. I'm just going to use this nightmare since it's nearby.
Okay.
It's a horse.
It's a horse! Its true form all along.
I give it a carrot.
Okay, that will be the end of the satyr's turns. Humans. She's going to readjust to properly see the one casting that giant sphere of necrotic energy. And she lets loose a single arrow. That is going to be a 16 to hit on Evangeline.
Misses. She has 17.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. As you are just able to glance it off your shield.
Okay.
But you felt like the other 3 that were shot earlier weren't as effective, but you can feel there was a huge oomph behind this one hitting you.
Okay.
Okay. And the one with the spear staff, Lance, is going to make his first attack at Rolt. for a 6. That's going to be a 22.
Yep.
And then Victorin.
Wait, how's he hitting
12.
Victoria? She's
He's within 10.
Yeah.
He's occupying this square right here.
He's 10 feet from you, Ro.
Yeah, it's 10 feet
Yeah.
from you.
But Victoria's like next to me, and he's directly across from me. That's got to be more than 10 feet. Because he's occupying this square right here, right?
5, 10.
Yeah.
Remember,
Okay.
diagonal
So-
is
so
Yes.
only 5.
Okay.
And it was a 12?
That was a 12 to hit, yeah.
Yeah, no, that misses.
Okay. All right. For Rolt. That is going to be 10 piercing damage.
Jeez.
And that is going to end his turn as he does not want to move any closer than that. Barbarian needs to make a wisdom save while she's in there. That is going to be a 15.
Fail.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, that damage. That's gonna be. That's good. 11, 16.
16. All right. Okay. Then the orcs follow up. Wisdom save.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Yeah.
That is a natural 1 for their save. So damage will
Fuck
be
'em up.
doubled.
Fuck them up!
Fuck him up, BB. Let's go.
That's gonna be 16 damage.
16, and then is that doubled? Or is that just what you rolled?
That's
That's what I
doubled.
rolled.
Okay, double 16?
32?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, you
Or
rolled
just
16. You rolled 16 or you rolled?
I rolled 8, there
Eight,
is
okay.
Oh, okay.
16.
Okay.
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 4 and 2 twos.
I was like, what?
I was like, that's doubled.
Not great, but
No,
Damage is damage.
but
Yeah.
you did 36 damage. No, 30,
It's 32.
32, yeah. In one turn.
48. If you're counting all 3 that got hit, that's 48 total damage.
Look
Scary
at you.
guardians, man. Scary.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we got past.
And their movement is halved, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's only going to be 20. 10.
would that provoke an attack of opportunity for?
No, it's
Not
that range.
that
You're
one.
not within range.
And he's not leaving your range either. But,
Do we want to move right here?
yeah, he's going right in front of Evangeline. But you can tell that their breaths are very.
Did you not
very
have your bonus
labored.
weapon attack with spiritual weapon?
I'll let
That's-
you. Yeah, you still have your bonus. Well, no,
That's-
no, it's not
that
her
wasn't
turn.
even my turn.
It's not her turn yet. That was
That's-
just the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
starting
damage
turn.
from, yeah,
So,
Spirit Guardians.
the one that's been next to you this whole time, Evangeline, is going to make an attack. First attack, I doubt a 13 hit you. And second attack, a 16 will not hit
Nope.
you. Or, well, 17, but your AC
That
17,
bounces.
Bounce.
right? Alright, yeah. You
Clink.
dodge that first one. The second one, you have to bring your shield up, but you don't take any damage. And then
The shield gets +2 to AC, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at 19.
No, D&D Beyond calculates it all.
updates
Yeah, it
Okay.
updates it.
So you're at 17 with the shield. If you take it off, you'd be 15.
Okay.
Alright.
What armor is she wearing?
Scale.
Scale.
If they touch me, they also take damage.
What?
Spiked armor, remember?
Spiked armor?
Spiked armor?
What?
I have spiked armor.
Huh?
You have spiked armor?
You have spiked
Yes!
armor?
When?
I've had it!
So if they do any, like, unarmed strikes against her, they will
Oh.
take damage.
Did you purchase that during your?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's if they try to grapple you.
That's what I'm
Oh.
saying.
Make
It's
unarmed.
like if
Okay.
they make any, if they touch,
Unarmed.
like
Like unarmed or grapples.
Yeah.
unarmed,
So if
see?
Lioness
So
punches
if you
her.
ever go up against Monk, they taking damage.
Just real
See?
quick.
Yep.
I
the
told
higher
you.
potions that we got are
I thought everybody knew this.
greater or superior?
They were superior.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make
Okay, the hand axe one is also going to come at you, Evangeline.
Okay.
First attack, that is going to be a 19, so first one will hit. Second one was almost going to, and then it rolled to a 5, so that one won't hit.
Okay. How much?
And then bonus action, just to get that out of the way, will not hit either.
How much?
What?
7 damage of slashing. And then Big Boy didn't like that you were running away.
Of course not.
He wanted to 1v1 you. You were running at him first, and he was getting excited.
He's like, you're the one who moved up
First
the orc.
attack will miss. That's only an 11. Second attack is a dirty 20.
Okay.
And that is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And the now enlarged one is going to grab his large dagger. And yeah, he can see over his allies now. Throw it at Strella. Dagger fight.
Dagger fight.
That rolled from a 20 to a 2 after hitting the wall. So that one's gonna miss.
I just see a long sword sized dagger.
And then bonus. That is going to be 23. 2d4 now. So that is going to be 7 points of piercing damage. As essentially a short sword stabs into you.
Uncanny.
Okay.
3, right?
So you're using your reaction to uncanny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's 3 damage. Right?
Yes. Half round down.
Okay.
Okay. That is the end of the orcs. Evangeline.
Alright, so I'm gonna do Vampiric Touch on the one closest to me, as well as Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. So roll to hit first with your vampiric touch.
Alright.
Yes, Vampire Touch.
That's
Love
gonna
that first touch.
be
It'll be a 17.
17?
17. Will hit that one, yes.
And then I'm also gonna do a Spiritual Weapon.
Well, go ahead and roll the vampiric touch since that one gives you health back. And how does your vampiric touch look now that you are a cleric of the Phoenix?
Fetch me their souls.
Flames wrapping around and just latching on.
All right.
Yes. Ghost Rider style.
Ghost Rider style.
Ghost Rider style.
3d6. Alright.
All right.
I need health.
Yeah, you do.
Alright, kick the bucket.
Speak for yourself.
That's gonna be a 13 back.
13.
4, 8, 13.
Yeah, that's 13.
So 13 damage.
Yep. And then 13
And
damage.
as
then.
the heat wraps him up, this one falls to ashes.
Let's go.
So my spiritual weapon.
You can move
You
it.
can move it. It moves
Yeah.
up to 20 feet.
Okay, so it's gonna go for the one that's attacking. Actually, it's gonna go for the
15. Good.
one attacking Victorine.
So right over here.
Yeah.
Yep. Brought the little black pillar thing, yeah.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Smack.
And that's not gonna do anything. It's a 12.
12. Yeah, it's gonna miss.
I tried.
All right. Anything else?
I'll take care of the barbarian if you get everyone else.
Yeah, if you want to take care of the barbarian, I'll take care of the orc. Yeah.
That'll be all I can do.
All right. Now, I get to roll a
Hang on, what?
d4.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any attack of opportunities first, and then go after him.
No, he's not going to come back to consciousness. I rolled off a high till it was over. But,
Yep.
as he is conscious,
What went off?
You would have went off when the orc hit me.
6, 14.
Oh, no.
Within 5 feet of you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Your
Oh,
sentinel would have went off.
How? Oh, because he's attacking. Oh,
He attacked
Attack
me.
an ally within 5 feet.
yeah.
It just takes a reaction.
Yeah, and I got a reaction. I'll do that. So yeah, Sentinel. Let's see. Yes, reaction. So Mega Man.
I'll allow it to go back to this point,
Yep.
but remember in the future.
Yep. Forgot I had that.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a
yes.
while since you've had to use Sentinel like
Yes.
that.
I feel like
Okay.
you don't want to forget like everything.
22.
I have almost.
22 will match AC.
Wow.
He is a chieftain.
Gotcha. Good to know. Fucking hell.
I'm in danger.
I am also in danger.
All right.
Shut up.
1v1 the elf, man.
I know.
Victor, green, 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 green.
You're a bitch!
Whatever happened to your short sword?
So, the you can see for a split second one
I'm
of
trying
the
not to die.
Grung knights is trying to wake himself up and just it's almost like a toss in his sleep.
I just don't want to wait.
However, the young lord looks over to your unconscious body and now able to get more proper wording. You, if anyone was close enough, they'd hear him go, fuck.
Yeah, it's about right.
He's going to make a strength check.
Come on, boy.
Okay. Those of you who may be able to see the wall, right. You can, roll. Victorian, kind of, but I feel like your attention would probably be on the big orc chieftain looking at you. You can see the young lord, blood starts to gush from his hand as you just see him go as he pulls
Come on,
his
boy.
hand off the
Come
nail.
on.
And he is looking bad. Okay, that will be the end of their turn. So, Rot, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna go and I'm going to try and hit that big chieftain again.
Okay, roll the hit.
First attack. Nat fucking 20, y'all.
Yeah!
For a total of?
So 34.
There you go, that hits.
Yes.
Misses.
Yeah.
Remember, nat 20s don't guarantee it, but they can help.
Yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and throw a second level smite on that while we're at it.
Oh,
Go
hell
for it.
yeah!
Yes!
Do it.
Smite up, bitch! Smite up, bitch!
Yeah, so that'll be a total of 4d8 damage.
All right.
It's across from Smack on
Yeah. 5, 9,
They're the same
13, so
personality.
15 total damage. No, excuse me.
Double.
Yeah, so hang on. So 15 plus strength, which is 4, so 19. So 19 times 2, 38.
38?
Yep, 38 damage.
Okay.
That's first attack. Let's go.
Let's go!
Well, so as you strike hard into him, you start to see him fall back.
Mm-hmm.
But then you just see a roar of light come back to his eyes as he
Yeah.
stomps forward.
I was ready for that.
Roll the hit.
Second attack. I'm
Alright,
kind of
batter
better.
up.
Well, it's not a dire roll, but that's a 2-1
Doesn't get
dice.
close to 22.
Yeah, that is
That might as well be in that one.
I
So
was gonna say that's only a 2. So.
you hit him as hard as you can, expecting this to put him down. And as you see him falling, you start to switch your attention, and then you see him roar back up, and it takes you off guard for a split second as you try to come back and knock him back. But you're taken off too much of a guard to where it just skims across him, not dealing any damage.
Cool.
Let's go.
Not even across his little nose.
He didn't get even halfway to his AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was, you know.
If it was like a 20 total, then yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that at least like clips his nose but doesn't do anything. All right. Anything else?
Use both my attacks.
Could benefit from plastic surgery.
I don't think I can hit him with my
Why, tell an orc
bonus
that.
action.
Linus would.
I know. No, you know who would?
Uh,
Korthak. And then get his
yeah.
prison sentence moved up further.
This is apropos, and she was a bitch.
When this
I
one
know.
died, by the
I
way, I
knew
do
that
apologize.
No, you
I
can't.
meant to say,
Immediately after
you do
creature
see
was
that
melee
it
attack
fell
is
into
part
a
of the
puddle of
attack
black
action.
ichor itself.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, question. Because I did both of those attacks at the same time. That's still technically
It's
the
still
attack
right?
action,
It
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So Hammering Horn says if I hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action, which I made one hit, you can use bonus action to shove that target with your horns.
I do have a torch.
Does Smite take a bonus action to...
No.
No,
Just-
that's right,
it
because
was
just
just
the ready.
the Smite.
Yeah, just regular smite.
Okay.
You don't have any fire
Bonus
damage
action,
spells,
cool.
do you?
So yeah, target. Okay, so it has to say. Well, I
Just
mean,
when
I won't be
you
able to do any attack. It's just a push. Is what
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
fine.
So it has to make a DC 15 Strength save.
Force. Radiant across. Radiant.
Over there laid on the floor.
So that's a 29.
Yeah.
State of
Okay.
unconscious.
So not this. Okay. Well, at least I used all my actions. Okay. That's all I got.
All right.
Do you have any bonus action spells?
Not a bonus action spell. That's not a smite.
No. Bonus action. Any bonus action spells?
No,
Let's see here.
just smites. Really?
No,
Yeah.
smite. So you can add a
It
smite
is
to
a-
any
yeah.
attack.
Everything else got equal.
It has to say I should take all damage.
So tell me something goes.
You rolled 9. Linus, it's not your turn. My apologies.
Yay. No.
Oh!
Okay, so 1 failed death save. Okay. You back up to top. Strella.
I stop.
Okay, who you stopping?
Let's see. I don't want to go out. I see that. I don't want to hit him.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Save the elf boy.
But I don't know.
Please.
Bonus action. Steady aim. So I'm not going to be able to move. I'm not going to move anyway.
Okay.
The advantage.
Damn it.
Nope. Nope. None of those hit.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You assume very strange
Victorian.
things for me.
Anything else?
Listen, I'm not a spellcaster. I do 2 things: skills and stabs.
If I'm going out,
What are we doing? I don't know what Victorian's doing.
I don't know either,
I don't know either.
but I'm very excited.
Alright,
I need
guys.
more D4.
I need 2 more D4s.
I'm
One more
excited
D4.
now.
What are you doing?
A lot of daggers on the chieftain bitch. And
Does he have to roll anything for
nope,
it? Or?
it just happens.
Oh, okay.
It-
Aww.
Counter spell.
I hate that thing already.
I can say all of this.
Aren't bards a bitch?
I was supposed to. Wait, you don't have counterspell, do you?
Nope, not yet.
Damn it.
And you
Not
can't.
yet.
You can't reaction cast
I don't
while
have 5th
casting.
level spells
Oh,
yet.
fair enough.
Counterspell's 3rd level.
No, this spell is.
Not for bards.
Oh, for bards? No, it's.
It's 5th level for bards. I would have it already if I were able to get it.
It's 3rd level.
It's not.
For bards?
All right.
Sure.
You got it.
Let's
Go ahead, yeah.
look at this later. Let's continue the combat.
So we're going to unsettling words them.
Okay. And
Fuck
it's a
you.
Save, correct?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. Unsettling takes away from his rolls, right?
Yep. And that's 6 if he has to make a saving throw.
Okay. -6.
And he does have to make a saving throw.
Yep. When it gets his turn.
Yep.
So
So he takes -6.
Y'all are really trying to kill this guy who's gonna die on his turn.
we just want to kill everything.
If I have to go
No,
out.
you're good. No, you're good. All right. Anything else, Victoria?
Nope, that's it. That's all I can do because I can't
Alright.
fucking move.
Just death.
Satyrs. Okay. So, the 2 who are on Linus. The first one plunges his dagger into his chest.
Yep.
And the second one raises his up and plunges it straight to his neck.
I'm dead, guys.
You're not fully dead yet.
I'm not fully dead yet. But that's
Someone can cast Revivify.
Alright.
Linus is
If I
not
didn't
gone.
get to him,
Okay.
Alright.
So,
And then the patriarch is going to see that he's not needed here, as one of you have fallen. He's just using his turn to casually leave. Okay. And so look over and let's see, who can he see? He can see Torn, Rolt, not Evangeline. Okay. Yeah, he is going to throw a firebolt at Victorn. And that is not going to hit. He's not just a bard.
Warlocks, woo!
That is going to end the satyr's turn. And let's see here. Humans. Starting off with a wisdom save. That is a natural 1.
so he takes double, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yep. Who was it? The orc or the human?
The human.
Human.
Oh, the human. Okay.
Orcs come after.
Okay.
Got it.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck them up, baby.
That's gonna be 22.
22 total.
22.
Necrotic. Which.
Wait, I thought it was radiant.
Radiant.
Radiant. My apologies.
Okay.
Let's see here. Which will be enough to take her
About
out.
fucking time.
Yes! I told you. Best fucking
Spell! Alright.
I love it.
That spell is so good. I love it so much.
Pointy boy and dabbing boy over there.
Dabbing boy.
Well, as an archer, I can say this: when you're gonna kill somebody, you know, you look
You
like
don't
a
look
dab.
away!
Yeah, but still,
The
you know.
archer, she's going to draw back her bow with a single arrow to aim at Rolt for a total of 25.
Jeez, yeah.
It's going to be 16 piercing.
What kind of fucking bow is she using?
A really good one.
Kill her and add it to your inventory.
Yeah, because I could use it.
You're a paladin. Martial weapon.
You could use it.
I am not going to use it. I have daggers for that reason.
You have someone who's also good with ranged weapons. Okay, and he is going to move. Let's see, he's going to reinforce her. 10, 20, 25. And I'll stop right here. Okay. That is going to end the human's turn. And wisdom save for 2 orcs. That is a 10.
-6.
Minus
That is a
6.
4.
The DC 16!
Fuck you.
So they take 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yep.
So, well, Chieftain's is a 4, other guys is a 10.
Yeah.
But
Still 9 damage.
that is going to be enough to take him out, as he only had 1 HP,
As you do. I love orcs.
and him.
Oh, okay. Evangeline,
Alright.
can I make a suggestion, Evangeline?
Fucking heal.
And then
Walk 30 feet that way.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I can't do anything yet. It's not my turn.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
No, he's saying on your turn.
On
yeah,
your turn.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
your turn.
It's fine.
You Gucci, you Gucci, you
He's not
Gucci.
wanting to deal with that.
Hey, you!
He's going to
I'm sorry, honey.
move and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So with disadvantage range, that first one's not going to hit you, and section. Nope. So So both short swords just go over your head. Straight.
Alright, you and me this time, buddy!
You and me, we're having it out. Let's go.
Anyone
Let's
who-
go. Let's
here,
go.
right now.
Me and this orc. Anyone who touches this duel, we both clap off.
Okay. That's going to be the end of the orc's turn. Evangeline, it is now your turn.
30 feet, avoiding the tentacles.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So,
30 would get you right there.
let's say 30 right here, or we want to stick it right here. 'Cause-
Remember, it's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah. So, well, she'll be in
She'll
range
be
of this
within
dude.
range of that guy, so if she goes right there, then she won't.
Yeah, but if she does right here, she'll be able to get both of them. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, right there.
Yeah, go ahead and move the circle with it.
And my spiritual weapon?
Yep.
I can move up to 20.
Yeah, you can use that.
5,
That's
10, 15. You hit, that's there.
Yeah, we
Yep.
get there?
Yep.
Yeah, just enough to hit him.
Yep.
So,
Because
they
the
are
tentacles
now-
do try to reach out
20
for it
is
as
the
it
max
goes
you can
over
do.
the puddle, but it's intangible.
They're just like, what?
What the fuck?
So,
That one will have
because
tilt.
now I am...
Joe, this is your fault.
We're the same body.
Fuck you, you still suck. You still suck.
It's like your mom's a bitch. We're brothers.
We're the same person.
So,
Your mom's a hoe.
Ah, yes, the schizophrenic puddle.
they are now halved. I'm gonna go after the archer.
Well, when they
When-
first enter it, they need to make a wisdom save.
Yes, I do.
Fuck them up.
That is going to be a 16.
It matches. So it
Matches.
doesn't.
It fails. Remember, you
Nice.
have to beat the DC.
Let's go!
Defender wins it.
Well, not in this case.
And that's gonna be 9, 16.
16?
Yes.
To both. Well,
Alright.
to...
Yeah, to
Was
both.
that both?
That's
Yep.
both.
Yeah, both?
AoE.
Good job, babe. Good
Alright.
job.
And then spiritual weapon will go off.
Yep.
Right?
So,
6.
Spiritual weapon
And
will
that
go
is
off.
going to drop her.
nice.
Fucking yes.
Evie the MVP!
She's the MVP.
You got it, babe. You
She
got
is
it.
the MVP.
Spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
Hit it.
15
That'll do it.
Plus 8, so 23.
That'll hit.
Nice.
And spiritual weapon does
Fuck them up, Evie.
D8 KFC damage.
28 plus 5. And that's going to be 7.
7? Alright.
And then, because I've not cast a
He
spell,
hasn't taken any damage. He's
Yep.
Yeah, fair.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
now he has.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Oh!
Do what?
Total
Dead.
dead.
Oh no, that's a save.
You have to make a save. Wisdom. Again.
Wait,
Total
She
dead.
hasn't casted any spells.
she hasn't done an action yet. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
She
Bonus action.
moved and bonus action. She
Yep.
hasn't done the proper action.
Just-
What's the save type?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Well, that's thanks, man.
That is going to be a 15.
Fail.
Yes.
2d12!
Do it.
Wait, 2d12?
Yes, 12.
Alright.
We're not used to playing with those dice, okay? Those dice go in the corner.
That's
Oh.
going to be 16.
16? Alright.
Right, this motherfucker in my grip.
He's still standing.
Yep.
Not for
You
long.
fucked him up good, Evie. You fucked him up good.
This
Alright.
is such. Oh my god, MVP.
Okay.
Hey, you don't fuck with the white
Okay.
mage.
Anything else?
Don't think I can do anything else, so...
Nope, that's
She's not a white mage, she's
the
a
only
red
thing
mage.
that you can do is free action if you want to say anything.
3. That is going to be the Lord of the Grunts. And that will be enough for him to start to stir. As now y'all kind of see more of the wall, you can see the third one in, next to the one with the flower crown. He is starting to stir. He's not saying anything, but you can see his head lifting and kind of looking around, almost in a haze. Okay, and then the sword. Yep, 18 will do it. You see him reach up with his other hand, and then rip his other hand out. From
Ah.
So he's now loosely trying to claw at the ropes holding him against the wall.
You're a good boy, man. Fuck. You're fuck.
But you can tell he's bleeding bad. Like, it is
Yep.
not friendly ripping your hand out from a nail the opposite direction of the tip of it. Alright.
My nail is probably like, road spike.
Roll. Speaking of roll.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to stick myself right over here on the side.
Okay.
No. Actually, I'm gonna sit myself right in front of Evangeline.
That's fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
Protect the cleric.
Yep, to the cleric.
The white mage.
I was about to say, because she is in his range.
Yep. All right. Smack one. Come on. Woo! Yep, that's a 26.
26 will hit.
Cool. I'm gonna throw that. Do I want to throw another smite on this one or?
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
we're-
it.
If you feel
We're
like
gonna do another first level smite.
Fuck him up.
Ooh, that's a couple of 8s. Nice. So 8, 16, 21, 25 damage.
25. All right. Okay.
Second attack.
Go for it.
Do you want to play? Let's have to play. It doesn't want to play very much. Only 12.
That's not going to hit.
Yeah.
Do you want to play?
But bonus action, gonna go and I'm gonna hit him with my horns again. So hammering horns, strength DC 15.
All right.
Now who's good?
That is a natural 1. So you will push
Sweet.
him 10 feet.
Cool.
Where?
Well, it only pushes him 10 feet, so is it gonna push 20 feet?
Oh, it'll push 20 feet. Yep.
It'll push
You
20
can
feet.
move it.
Natural 1 on the strength save.
Cool.
You can move them in any direction. Doesn't
It's
say
just
that.
a straight line, though.
It's just a straight
So
line.
you can either push him diagonally or straight ahead.
Cool. What do you guys think? Throw him this way?
Yep.
To the acre?
Don't throw him in the acre. Don't throw him in the acre.
Okay, we're just gonna throw him back that way, just diagonal in that kind of way. So.
Because I'm headed that way anyway.
10, 15,
Might as well
20.
bring my destruction with me.
Yep.
Yep.
This is-
Not
And
unless,
hell's coming with me!
Not unless DM, I can argue since he rolled a nat 1, I didn't throw him. I made him go prone on the ground.
That'll allow it, yeah.
You allow it? I'm gonna put him prone then, if that's all right with you guys.
Well, I'm allowing it to still push him 10 feet and then prone.
10 feet and prone.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll be just at the side of the circle.
So if you want to push him 20, you can, or if you do 10 feet
Yeah.
and then prone.
Yeah, 10 foot prone is fine because now
Okay.
Evie can walk that way and get to Linus.
Okay.
And smack a hole
Yeah.
on the way there.
So he will still. I'll let you know this. A prone opponent can still do attack of opportunity, but with disadvantage.
Yep. Technically, since he left my range, does that mean I also get a
No.
sentence? Okay. just asking.
Forced
just asking.
movement doesn't cause that, or else it would be a lot less fun of a game.
Understood.
There's a lot
that's
of
all I got.
monsters that do that.
That's all I got.
Force pushes you past 20 undead, 20 attacks of opportunity, character dies.
Oh,
Okay.
Zulu.
All right. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. Then we're gonna go to Rolt and then Linus. All right. 1 round dead. Okay. Strella.
You, me. I move over here.
All right.
Fuck up that bard.
What are you talking about? This
Oh.
guy.
Oh, you're taking the Gigantor? Okay, take on Gigantor.
Listen, this man.
Oh, can't throw. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he can't throw shit at you.
the person who's enlarging him, he has to take him.
The person who enlarges him walked out of the room earlier.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Okay.
Listen,
That's
this man
what it
wants
is.
to engage in fist. No.
He wants to.
Counterstroke and stop revivify. Caca, caca.
Yeah, no, I know.
Someone has their reaction.
Oh. That's
I have advantage and bonus. That's a natural me.
Yeah, buddy.
That'll hit him.
Fuck it.
He's a large target,
Can I
so
have
What do you need?
What do you need? What do you
I need
need?
how many d6s again? Sorry, I never really use my d6s.
how are you getting advantage?
Bonus action. Steady aim.
You can't move if you
Move.
bonus
Oh.
action steady aim.
Yeah.
Then I still hit him over.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't need that many.
How much you need? How much you
He
need?
said, I don't need
I only need 4.
Okay.
But I don't.
Fine, then, either way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it.
Ooh.
Woohoo! I see a couple 6s.
19.
19 times 2.
So
38.
38.
Wait,
Yep.
did you add your
Oh, yeah, 38 plus 4.
so
So
nine,
42.
so no so 23 times 2 is what it's making.
Yeah,
it say.
23 times 2. So 46.
Yeah, 46.
All right.
Dagger rips him in half.
Fuck you.
Who's is these? Oh, there you go. I'm using Evangeline's.
Yay!
I just go, you!
Beautiful.
You!
As
look at
he
me.
dies and goes back to his normal form, he just goes into a puddle of vigor.
I just go, you.
In terms of scale, I just imagine it just like psionic color. Because what color is your psionic stuff?
Lavender pink.
Lavender pink. There's this lavender pink dagger just like looking like a fucking toothpick going into it.
It is a toothpick. It's just,
All right. Anything else?
no, that's it.
All
I
right.
stab.
All right.
Oh wait, I don't
Speak
imagine
torn.
anything. I'm dead.
We got this. Wait, how far is healing work? 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I'm dead.
I have to heal him.
You have to-
Revive him.
You have to go.
Wake up!
Ash
That's how fucking Zanlin would do it. You just smack a hoe. Wake up!
Okay. What are we
Okay,
doing,
let's go.
Victor?
So I'm going to use my movement,
Okay.
staying away from this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You can occupy the same space as
30.
the spiritual weapon.
And bonus action, we're gonna use an unsettling words on this guy.
Okay.
Fuck you! Quit counterspelling my shit.
Counterspells. No.
He starts casting silence on you every single time.
There we go. Actually, reaction count.
Shut up, boy!
And
Just go.
I am getting very sick of him, so we're gonna use.
Counterspell.
So many.
Always have it
Counterspell,
prepared.
counterspell.
How many
So
people
we're
have
gonna
counterspell?
use-
Everyone raises their hands.
Let's say the longest chain of counterspell that I've been a part of is 32.
I've only got 26.
Are you talking
Because
MTG?
you're not.
No,
no.
Or tell me the story
D&D.
later.
Yeah.
Tell me the story later.
I can't yet.
It was
I
hilarious.
can, but I'm
Long
not
story
within
short,
range of
enemy
anybody.
team and hired wizards.
Oh.
It was,
The only thing I
man,
can do
counterspell chains are so hilarious. Wait, who's it? Who? Huh?
So you counterspell this, counterspell this, counterspell the counterspell that he was using to
In
counterspell
reaction,
to
planar
cast this spell?
Okay, all the counterspells fizzle.
Who's next in the counterspell list? I reaction stab the guy for using a counterspell.
I'm going.
Mage Slayer.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay.
And, yes. Again, fuck you! And he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, hold on, let me get his one.
Okay, so that's gonna bring it down to a 19.
He passes. So nothing happens. Reaction.
Reaction. Fuck you.
Reaction casts Mage Hand.
If I had it.
Okay, anything else?
Minor illusion, big.
Alright, there you go.
Walk over with my warhammer. I'm gonna give him another
No
whole
matter,
whisper
you
out
just
of.
launch a firework at
Alright.
the.
It
Technically,
is now their
It's a
turn.
battle of the bards.
Listen, if
Fired off.
Fired up, fired up.
Let's see here.
Listen, if Victorian had mirror image, his acapella group could just go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, oh, fuck you.
Fuck you and you.
Oh,
and
no, it's the barbershop quartet. Fuck
Okay.
you, fuck you, fuck
Fuck
you,
you.
fuck you too.
Okay.
The mus-
Gonna be the bad guy here.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I'm gonna need, as these two start to whirl their fire sticks, they start to create what looks to be essentially a dismal portal with it. As they fling this portal-like ball, I'm going to need a
Wrestlemania.
charisma save from Evangeline, as they are casting banishment.
Oh fuck.
Come on, Amy.
You got it, you got it.
Plus 4 on saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Charisma.
Christmas saving throw.
Yeah.
And you're within 10 feet of roll.
Yeah, so you get +3 as well.
So it's plus total of what?
She hasn't rolled yet.
He hasn't rolled yet either.
That's gonna be a 20.
Okay, 20 anything. Yeah, you passed the
Yeah.
first one. Give me one more, as
One
the
more.
second one had flung as well.
Come on.
You got
Go.
this. You got this.
I believe.
Don't fuck me.
That's my job.
You fucked me.
No, wait a minute. What is it? What
What's
is
the
it?
roll?
Don't say anything.
I'm not going to tell the result.
A 12.
Inspiration point. I'm using one.
Wait, someone has a golden inspiration point.
Go with that. I have 2 inspiration points. I don't have a golden.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm fucked. so, yeah, no.
Okay.
What's a golden
So,
inspiration?
golden inspiration, when you use it, is essentially giving you ignore your first roll, and you get to take another roll with advantage. So you get 2 more rolls.
Let's go. +3.
Come on, you got this. Oh, that'll do it.
25.
That'll do it.
Nice.
25? All right, so I can take this off.
It's like a cursed item.
Happy to finish me.
You are gone for 1 minute, which
So he
would have
would-
been long enough for him to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since Ralt's not high enough level for Revivify,
Nope.
and Victorian can't take it yet.
Nope.
Okay.
So,
10.
Okay.
as both of these just try to fling essentially small dimensional portals at you, and you feel you easily get over the first one as you turn to look as the second one starts to envelop you, you can feel yourself going into the ethereal plane as you almost hear Linus's voice.
Evie,
for a
snap out of it!
Split second. And being able to catch yourself, you feel a quick flame of the phoenix evaporate the ethereal plane that was forming around you. And you find yourself still here.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
And then...
Oh my god.
Amy's down the fuck out of it!
Boy,
Save me, you asshole!
he's gonna look, go, and then he is going to start to play his pan flute as a door opens up behind him, as he flicks you off and falls back into it.
Coward!
I love how like y'all don't get to kill half the wizards because we all start getting close and it's like, you know what? Fuck this place.
Not all enemies are willing to stay to the death.
Yeah.
Some of them like living.
Dimension doors.
And the other two, you didn't want to get anywhere near close to them because that would have put him closer to y'all. So that is going to end the Sartorius' turn, which is going to lead to the last remaining human, who's going to do an acrobatics to stand up since no one's within range of him. That will get him to pop up.
Sorry guys, I'm not too far.
That's okay.
Okay,
Someone's
we're
got a
gonna
turn
range.
coming up.
Let's see here. He. Action surge. Yeah.
Oh god, I heard.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Bad guy's back. Get away.
Bad. Bad.
He is going to look at
Water
what's
bottle.
coming, and he's going to look back at the dead teammate of yours, and he can kind of tell what's going on here. So he is going to run up, grab Linus,
Yep.
and then he is going to action surge and use his movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, no. 5, 10, 15, 20.
If he's grabbing Linus, yes.
And he's going to look at the rest of you with his free action. And because dropping anything doesn't take an action. And he's going to hold the halfling's body over the black ichor. And he's going to look at you and go, if you leave out that door right now, I will toss you your friend. But if you don't, well, I get paid just to make sure that the Lord doesn't get hurt.
Can I use a reaction to do a persuasion check?
You can try. You are talking to a trained soldier. Go ahead if you like. Just be careful what word you choose.
That's what I'm trying to calculate. That's what I'm trying to calculate.
As Linus can't resist since he's currently dead.
Wait, is this the time where we can use the quip thing we talked about?
You can indeed. So in this sense, it's going to mostly just be persuasion. If you're trying to convince him not to drop Linus, though he is giving you a way out.
If you give us a friend, we will leave.
That is the deal I'm telling you already. Yes.
You will give him to us.
Yes. As long as you choose to leave.
Anyone want to insight check that? My insight is
I
not very
can't
high.
insight. I'm using my free action to do this.
I'll
Anyone
try.
want to use their reaction to insight check him?
Yeah.
Five insight.
Yeah. I'll
You probably got better
Plus
insight.
8.
Okay. Well, are all of you going to insight check?
Go
or
ahead.
just one?
Go ahead. Go
Do you
ahead.
want to help?
I can't help. I'm not proficient in it.
Same.
Remember, to assist, you have to be proficient with the same skill.
Yep.
That's going to be a 19.
19. You can tell he is telling the truth. There is no shake in his voice. There is no worry. He doesn't even sound scared to die. You can tell that he's pretty resolute in, I'm here to protect my lord. I don't care what you do. You can tell, you get a hint that there is no,
Who did he serve? Did he serve?
the woman who left at the very beginning.
No.
Not a human.
He's part of the humans. You can tell that he doesn't have loyalty toward the eldritch being that is Hater, just to his lord. Akin to a samurai, if you would.
But if we leave them, we're basically fucked anyway.
We'll take the deal.
We will.
We will?
We will?
He's going to insight check. So, give me
Motherfuckers!
I mean,
Give me a deception check.
It's very much. I'm sitting there and you say we will. And I'm going.
me? Huh?
Eh?
Come on.
Everyone just looks at Linus' spirit. Huh?
That'll do it. That's a dirty 20.
Only a dirty 20.
Only a dirty 20.
You got a 5. So he's going to believe you. As he then, well, he can't toss right now, but he drops Linus not in the puddle.
Who's next?
That will be the end of his turn. Would be the orcs. They're dead. Let's see here.
The orcs.
Evangeline?
I was like, why'd you motherfuckers say something?
We did
I'm
it!
still
We're just
going
doing
to
that.
have to move toward him to get Linus.
You
Yeah.
can dispel it.
Just have y'all just.
I can't say anything to that.
Evangeline. Fuck him up.
Do you say this out loud or
No,
like
this is-
I can form a mental link?
That's an
You have
action!
not yet.
This is Cameron talking to Ashley.
Okay. Good.
Because we already have Linus, because he just dropped. He's not in the goop.
It's no longer his
Does Linus
turn.
make a squeaky noise when he drops?
So, I will remind you, he is near the Ichor still. He has not been pulled away from it. If a
You're-
hostile moves towards the Ichor, things have been attacked.
So let me guess, he's got like a ready to action or something like that, is what you're
Yes.
saying.
He doesn't. There is an entity in that pool that has been attacking anything that can be deemed hostile to Hater. And remember, Revivify brings it back with 1 HP. And you don't want to know what happens to an unconscious creature that's already wrapped up. I'm giving you that warning now as it's what you've seen up to this point.
Hold your action.
So you can see him like stern looking the two satyrs, who look like they don't want to do too much considering you've took out basically the heavy tanks,
His rope's
the
coming
next level
after me.
tanks, and they are
Hold
just
your action.
spellcasters.
Once
and-
rope secures Linus.
Their commander has pretty much abandoned them. So,
I'm gonna hold my action then.
what are you holding your action?
There's someone to grab Linus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if someone brings Linus to you,
Yes.
Yes, because I still want to keep my circle of protection just in case, because I don't trust any
okay.
of
So
them.
you're holding your action, or if someone brings Linus to you to cast Revivify.
Yes.
All right. Next up to do is the groans. 2. That knight gets a second chance to wake up, and he does. The Lord of the Groans is now fully conscious. He just starts screaming in pain because he didn't have the nails in his hand when he was first put up there.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Okay.
After the screams, it's just.
And then the young
Okay.
one with disadvantage since his hands are pierced. Okay. can see him starting to like forcefully, like not unravel, but breaking some of the ropes that are surrounding him as his body starts to go kind of limping forward. That is going to be the end of their turn. So, Rolt.
You want to go around so
Yeah.
you don't get to do that?
Yeah. With my.
You can tell that he's ready for something, but he doesn't look like he's offensively ready.
Okay.
He's being honest with you. Whether or not y'all are being honest with him.
Yep. So.
I'm not.
5, 10, 15, 20, and then action to pick up my friend, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. So that'll be 40 feet, that's my full movement.
Okay.
And do we want to go and say that my,
Her action goes off as soon as you brought her back to him.
okay.
Slap.
Did I use my action to pick him up, or?
Yeah, you just did.
It was your action.
Yeah.
That was my action?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was your interact.
Okay.
Okay.
Minus is not an
You
object, so
now no longer have that
action.
diamond for Revivify.
Okay.
But how does your Revivify look as you bring back Linus? Is it the same as before, or is this one a bit different?
Wait, I'm guessing Spare the Dying is something different, right?
Spare the Dying would,
Stabilizes them.
Spares
well,
them from 0.
yeah, that you would still have to be making death
Death
saves.
saves.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha.
I didn't get to him in time to prevent that.
Well, it's not that you didn't get him, Tom. It's that these assholes went and killed
Coup
him.
de grace him.
Yeah.
It's just something.
But also, because of that, I have
Are you gonna
a
Do what?
It should be like that.
Do be like that.
do be like that, man?
path to the grave. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, that was your action to do that. That's the end of Rolt's turn.
Yeah, your action is to
So,
revivify, and that's all you can do.
it is now Linus's turn. As you are currently held
Yeah,
by
once-
Rolt, you
Once
come
it
back to
comes your turn again,
consciousness.
you can do circle of mile.
As you feel almost like the heat of the phoenix force air back into your lungs.
Welcome back, buddy.
Did we win?
Not yet.
We're there. In case you're wondering.
Okay,
As-
so it is my turn?
As he sees that you are brought back and alive,
Also,
essentially,
I'll put him back on his feet.
the guy is like, okay, now leave.
Whose turn is it? I don't know.
It's Linus's turn.
Okay.
You're
You're on 1
He's
HP.
1 HP still,
Uh,
so advice against doing nothing.
Hold on 1 second.
Runs back in there. Shot! You're still being held by roll. Just
By the way, did he? Never mind.
1 second.
What?
No,
What's up?
I was gonna ask when he went. He said that door. I'm guessing he was talking about this door.
Yeah,
Okay, and he specifically went that
he
door.
pointed at it.
Okay.
Using his free hand that was holding his lance, he
Yeah.
pointed towards the door.
Okay, I'm gonna take in the. Is it to drink potion? Is it?
You can either use your bonus action, but you have to roll for the health, or you can use your whole action to get the max.
I can take in and use my whole action.
Okay.
So
Yeah, use that superior, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What are you about?
So that's.
do you have any
gonna be-
non-cursed dice right now? My dice are
I
really,
have my
really
dice
cursed right now.
Friday.
So hold on.
My
8
dice
times 4 is 40.
32.
32. So 32 plus 8 is 41.
All right.
So heal back 40.
There we go.
So get back up there, Royal. Right, because I didn't take the one back from.
Earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, no, fucker, you're not. Hold on, sorry. There.
You can do it. I believe.
The fuck?
You forgot to hit.
Oh
Subtle
my
gamer.
god.
Hell.
Subtle gamer.
Hmm?
Subtle.
What?
Okay. It's still. It's still being
my,
stupid.
You might need
my
to
stomach
go back
and my ass
Try
went.
again.
I'm like,
Close out your character
Don't
sheet.
worry, we're almost to the break.
Okay.
That's fine. It's
So yeah, no, I'm
It's
gonna take
nothing
my
against
healing potion and it's just like.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't. It's like. I gotta take it. I'm standing up.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
roll headset you on your
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, okay. So. Last time I checked, and I'm kind of like, if, just speaking out to my friends. I'm like, Last time I checked, we don't leave a job unfinished. Let's end this shit. I'm just gonna take a minute.
Alright.
I just got revived.
Trilla.
I stop him.
You stop it.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm staying right here. I literally have all of them in
It's
range.
like we went through hell to do this far. We're not fucking leaving now.
Nope.
That's another net 20.
Yeah!
Look it up.
Alright, roll that damage.
Can I have 3 more d6s?
Yes.
I will
One.
use yours left.
2, 3.
4.
Okay, so back up to 4.
So you didn't use mine last time either.
Where'd that one go?
Right here.
Right here.
So 6, 9, 11.
11
Plus
plus 4, 15, twice 30.
30.
This boy!
Alright.
I give, like, as soon as Linus finishes that, I give him, I don't know if he sees it, but I give him a wink, and I stab the guy.
That takes him out.
And I just go, I'm done.
Alright.
I'm done.
Victorian.
Whose dice are these?
The pink one's mine.
And then the green one's Josh's.
Thanks, dice. I knew I just had to roll out the bad juju.
Shit, I am so low on spells.
As it is.
We're going to do a vicious mockery on this fucker.
Okay.
And same verse, same as the first. Fuck you.
I'm gonna rip off your head and skull. Fuck you.
I'm gonna start making them less effective if it's the same insult to every person.
It's like, what was it? What was I thinking?
I got several suggestions if you want to hear them.
Please, I'm blanking on things.
The only burner you're gonna be feeling is the hellfire.
There you go.
Unsettling words, that's hot.
Giggity.
You all into that shit.
Fucking bug chasers.
I'm gonna go human bard with the soldier background. My unsettling words is giggity. All right. Anything else?
Did he do the saving
save.
throw?
And what save is it again? Charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Ah, all right. That is gonna be a 22.
God damn it. Alright. It does nothing.
All right.
Wow.
You can really dance. All right.
And yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
And it is their turns. They are going to
I attack.
run into the Ichor as their bodies demorphize into the Ichor itself.
Fucking
Blue?
cultists.
Set it on fire.
We do have torches.
So,
You will literally have the incarnation of the phoenix right here.
That does not mean I produce fire, okay?
Here we go.
Oh.
okay. Sorry.
Let's go!
I hit the wrong music.
Aw.
I was like, let's go!
At this point, we are out of combat. Which,
How's everyone looking so far?
after a bit, this is going to be
Better.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some better than others.
That's better than nothing.
All right. So, do we try and send this thing back to where it came from, or do we
Let's
want
see
to
the other family members trying to rep themselves.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go over and I'm just like, let's help these guys. They may know what's going on.
As you are talking to him, because he's been doing this the whole time, you just see him fall all 15 feet
Oh,
as he got the ropes off of him. His feet are still bound. But
He
that's 1d6.
Yeah.
6 damage. He hit his face.
Oh.
Because he was the drunk asshole from earlier.
I know he was, but
I'm
why?
gonna take in the go there. I'm gonna force feed him a potion real quick.
That's not saying it's also a salve. You can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it.
It's kind of like aloe juice.
Oh yeah, we took some of that salve, didn't we? Yeah.
So, are the rest of y'all trying to get up there to help him down?
Yeah.
Okay, they are 15 feet up. So, if someone wants to stand on Roll's shoulders,
Yeah.
you can reach
Who's the
them.
tallest one besides Roll?
I'm
Evangeline.
5'6".
I'm
Five.
5'11".
I'm
I would be
5'5".
the next tallest.
Yes.
5'11", but who
You don't
has
have
the
a
best
Victorian.
strength? to pull nails out of people's hands.
Yeah.
Evie, over here.
Either way, y'all are tall enough together to.
Okay.
Yeah, Sartorius would get Sartorius.
What's your strength? Oh, sorry.
My strength is a 15.
Yeah, you can pull the nails out.
She's surprisingly strong.
It takes a lot of effort, but you just have enough strength to pull.
Evie is quite the goat.
Is that a satyr pun?
No.
No.
There's lots of the ether.
That is the one.
I got it.
If you're taking a full action to apply it to him,
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's 10, it's 10, or 10.
I see it, I just can't get it.
Or, no.
I am nowhere near
you can
him.
see him getting up. You can tell that the bloodshot that you had seen in his eyes before
there it is.
is gone, but it does look like he has like a natural bleed from his eyes, like he was, traumatized by something physically.
I just forgot.
As he gets up and sits back against the wall, as y'all are gently bringing down the other four, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
The young one of the three, so the one next to the one with the flower crown, is still kind of screaming in pain, as he's really the only one who's truly conscious.
Shut up!
Stop doing that! I cast my last first level and do healing
Okay.
word on him.
He's starting to feel better.
I'm
He's still like shook.
That's
I was
max
specifically
health,
going
so
over
he
the-
gets
and
9 health.
and
Nice.
it like giving you a health potion.
Okay.
What here?
What's your HP? My HP?
Okay. So each of them, you eventually get them down. The Grung Knights, as well as the Grung Lord there, are still unconscious against the wall, but they're still breathing. The young Lord of the Grungs, isn't screaming as much now, but since he got slapped by a person in bandages, he's still freaking out.
Strolla, your bedside manner sucks.
And he's gonna go, just because this is happening, as you're healing him and getting him set up. Herb is going to go, because they are frog people, as his head pops out.
Oh no.
Mother food.
They're not food, baby.
And you're gonna see him ribbit real fast, like croak real fast, and go, "Yes, I am not food."
Wait, is this the one that was screaming earlier?
Yes.
Don't scream then.
Deal.
Good.
But it's funny because even before you said anything, he understood her. He starts screaming as soon as you pull out a dagger.
Quit!
I was kidding.
No, you
All
are like you
this
were
again is
kidding.
happening as you're like setting him up and.
Strolla, I swear.
Jokes and food aside, anybody know how we go and stop this ritual?
We burn it?
So as this is happening, before you can ask that, just in order of events.
Okay.
So he is conscious now, like fully enough, but you can tell that he's coming down from something. You've seen enough people in the slums coming down from drugs to recognize it.
Yeah. Like I just like not like like harshly, but I think I put my hand on his shoulder like, hey, come on, come back around, come on.
That hurts.
I know.
Could you stop?
Okay.
He, as someone who just previously had his
Yeah.
hands impaled, he's looking at them as they've kind of healed over from the health potion, just as scars. Did you get to my father?
No, unfortunately we didn't. The
Fuck. Did he run?
Yes.
Yep.
Stop him and we will talk. Where did he run?
He went out that door, and I've taken off one in the door.
Go.
Okay.
All right, guys, come on,
Yep.
let's go. All
Alright, go.
right, where would he be headed?
I mean, he is still kind of getting stuff together. He just is literally just telling you wherever he ran. Wherever he ran, follow.
All right, come on, let's
Yep,
go.
yep.
Alright.
And
Alright, it's not over yet.
Hold on. I have a potion.
Okay, so, and you can take it while you're running.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Does anyone have
so-
another potion by any chance? Or I think that
as
was all
you-
the
I
potions.
have one.
I think that's all the potions.
As you leave
No,
from
I
that
have one.
room,
You have one?
Can I
Yeah.
have
you
I'm not-
follow the doorway that the Sartorius Lord as well as the Human Lord had
So it's what, 10?
left out.
10 HP for me.
As you come onto it, there is a tunnel system.
Shit, get the big melee.
Now then, this is going to be a skill check series.
Oh god.
Each one of you will need to give me one skill that is different from the others
Talk about it.
that you can use to try and navigate this tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't have labyrinthian recall? No!
Okay, I have perception +5 is what I have, and then also a history.
You can also
I
use
have history
spells.
+4.
It doesn't
Yep.
just have to be
Athletics.
skills. You can
I
use
have
spells,
survival.
abilities,
Herb.
herb. I mean, he won't really be able to help in the skill check.
Survival?
That would not help.
He counts, in all intents and purposes, he counts as a pet or a mount if you become tiny.
So, what are the skills are we going to be using? Any skills or what?
You can use what,
Oh!
as long as you can justify it helping you through a tunnel system,
Oh!
but it has to be separate from anybody else. So, like, if someone uses investigation, no one else can use investigation.
So,
If someone uses find item, no one else can use find item.
what is your perception, Evangeline?
Perception. I don't know. Probably shit.
You're a wisdom.
I have a +5,
Did you hand this
Okay.
to me?
Same.
but I'm not proficient in it, so.
I'm proficient. I have +5.
I have a +8 on investigation and perception.
And technically, like, if this is a video game right now, you're paused while you're deciding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
What you
+2
want.
Evie, you were getting super excited about something.
All right.
What were you
We
excited
will go
about?
ahead and take this time as they are deciding to go ahead and take our 15-minute break.
Eyes of the
and we'll
grave.
be
I
right
can
back.
see dead people and maybe.
clicked on.
There we go.
All right, we're in.
We're
Sorry
good?
about that. You're good.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button.
It's all good. So, as our party has quickly entered into the tunnelways that lie within the, well, now less than 4 families' home.
Question.
Yes.
Should we throw a torch into the Ichor just to see what happens?
I think that only works well against the abominations themselves. I don't think actual Hader is going to care. I mean, we can if you want to, and I'll walk over and grab one of these off the wall.
They're getting away. Let's take
Yeah, we have to go grab them.
I'm gonna take, and I was like,
Yeah, it was just
I'm just
an
gonna point to
idea.
one of the grown
Yep.
knights. I'm just like, do you guys know the tunnels?
But
They are still unconscious.
They're still unconscious, then why was one of them screaming?
That was the young lord.
Okay, the young lord.
Okay.
Road, how much can you carry?
Great question. Great question.
Do you know the tunnels?
You're talking to the young lord, the young lord of the grown.
Yeah, I'm talking to
Okay.
whoever.
How do I calculate how much I can carry?
Whoever was answering me.
Okay. I mean, kind of. I don't use them too often.
Do you know?
My mom would, as he looks over to the larger grown sitting
So-
unconscious next to him.
Okay.
Your strength score multiplied by 15.
So 19 times 15, so that's a lot.
Okay. So
so yes.
and
You can easily carry most medium-sized.
Yep.
creatures.
285.
and she's unconscious.
Yes, she is.
Um.
Hold on.
And since you brought up the question, Daisy's gonna look over to you and go, I know the tunnels a bit, but I cannot walk.
Ro, carry Daisy. Come on, let's go.
Yep. Come on, Miss Daisy. I'll show you a driver.
Like
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah, yeah.
potato.
I'm glad you got that reference.
Had old parents. What do you think?
Yep.
You gonna take the psychic damage, David?
I will.
You know what? I'm gonna give him disadvantage.
No,
My psychic damage trickles down. You know the whole trickle down economics.
All right. So yeah, and then we're gonna pick up Daisy and we're gonna get moving.
Make sure she faces towards the, he. Oh. Daisy. Make sure he faces towards the tunnels.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, each of us are gonna do a different skill check.
Yep.
What are you guys gonna do? You can do a bardic inspiration or assist or.
I'll do.
How do you?
So if instead of like doing a skill, if they're proficient, they can give us advantage with assist.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. As you pick up Daisy, he looks to
Because
you and goes,
you're already getting advantage with history, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
as you pick him up, he looks over and goes, thank you for the assist.
No problem, Daisy.
How do you know my name?
Didn't one of you just say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Because we had
Yeah.
met previously.
I apologize.
We'll
so-
need to talk about this another time before my
Cool.
father gets away.
Yes.
Alright, so let's go.
So,
So,
Okay. so since you are carrying him with you,
Mm-hmm.
any checks you make will be with advantage.
Okay.
The only issue here is he can't directly tell you things, as he's still under the effects of something.
Okay.
so investigation, all that stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Will be with advantage.
Uh,
If Victorin does something like Bardic Inspiration, you can add the Inspiration dice, but that's if Victorin
Oh.
does it.
No, sorry. I was saying Daisy. I was
Are you saying this is all wrong?
no. I was telling you the DM.
Okay.
When I was saying Daisy, what I meant was Violet, because it was said that she'd been brought here.
Oh,
So
okay.
was she in the room? Is she present at all?
She is not.
Okay, I
She's
just want to
probably
make
dead.
sure.
Okay. Oh my God, Grave Cleric, please.
Okay, Grave Cleric.
Hey!
She's
Fucking dead.
Okay, anyway, but yeah, no, okay, so, yeah.
So,
But anyway,
But no, his name is actually Daisy.
Okay.
I thought I had told y'all before.
No.
Oh,
you said there's somebody here we were looking for named Daisy.
yeah, I assumed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, we're running.
Yes.
Yep.
So, you have the advantage of perception. I have advantage on investigation, history,
History.
and
Survival.
survival.
What's y'all's
Yeah.
modifiers?
History is +4.
4?
Plus 8.
Plus 6 or 7? I'm trying to get back over there.
What's your survival?
+8.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
I could do a medicine check on the tunnel.
Shut up.
Wait, that gives me a good idea.
Like
Can you,
what?
can you do a medicine check on the young lord? Because
Yes.
the DM kept saying he's out of it as if he's affected by something. Maybe it's a drug, or maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
DM,
will
is that
do
okay?
a
Yeah.
medicine check.
Go
I
ahead.
was joking.
Well, you
But
can
no, that gives me an idea though.
Yeah. go ahead and medicine check the.
That's gonna be
That's
a
a nat
20,
20.
so a 36.
You have advantage, so go ahead and roll again.
The 20 again, it's
36.
Double
crazy.
it. Double it. Get that golden inspiration.
That's a
That's
19.
very close.
Oh, okay.
It was so close.
So it was a natural 20 for a total of
36.
36. Yeah, you can tell that he is drugged beyond his mind.
Hold on, I might have a thing for that. I might have drugs for
Okay,
the
wait,
drug.
so
Eventually,
that was the
I
check.
save
We're
your
gonna
spells.
keep going in a clockwise pattern. So,
Okay.
Victorin, what were you doing? Bardic inspiration,
Yeah,
or what were you
giving
using?
Bardic inspiration.
Okay,
Do it.
and
Ding,
then
ding, ding, ding,
minus.
ding, ding, ding.
As y'all are running down.
I am just taking and like looking, like besides. No, because it's gonna raise the DC. No, I'm just looking for like any sort of like.
What skill are you using?
Perception.
Perception? Okay. Just trying to look for worn paths.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and you'll have advantage. Good thing for advantage.
Yeah. Wasn't low, super low, but it wasn't super great either. That wasn't even much better. So that's gonna be a. It's gonna be a 15.
15,
Yeah.
heavy worked floor. You're not
Yeah.
picking anything up.
Yeah. Okay.
But the party's still moving forward.
Yep.
Roll.
I'm gonna call Evangeline. Evangeline, I can cast Lesser Restoration. Would that cure him of his drugs?
Would it?
Which is
Give me a medicine check.
With advantage?
Not with advantage for this one.
That's gonna be a 16.
16? Yeah, you believe it should.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go and while I'm carrying him, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on the guy.
Okay. So then you're foregoing your skill check?
Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go and cast Lesser Restoration. It's like, oh, drugs? I know cure for that. Zzz.
Doesn't lay on hands do that too though?
I'm out of lay on hands.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Lay on hands wouldn't remove this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
knew
one
it did
disease or one
diseases,
condition
yeah.
afflicting it. Yeah.
You use 5.
So,
Blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned, so I'm assuming that should work.
Lesser Restoration
Mm-hmm.
does start to make him feel better. It takes one notch away.
Okay.
He's becoming a bit clearer.
More notches.
He's like, Evangeline can tell you he is very,
Drunk.
very drugged.
That's. But you got 1 notch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What are we doing?
Investigate.
Investigation. What are you looking for?
Kind of just like similar to Linus, but like, recent tracks, any sort of like clue, like dirt and all that stuff. Things that leave behind shoes that you could feasibly see, like sort of
Okay, I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Stop being salty.
that is
Everyone at the table.
13.
Yeah, that's a good. Oh, jeez.
For a total
14.
14.
I don't use it because if I don't make it.
Okay. So, it doesn't seem like there's anything. This tunnel keeps winding and turning as you've now made about 200 feet into the tunnel.
Sort of lost.
Okay.
Can't find anything.
So, as we come to here, since everyone's skill checks have already passed for everything else,
I have not done a survival check yet.
you foregone yours for
Medicine.
the medicine.
Okay.
So-
Start off as a joke, actually helped.
As you start to reach down this tunnel, with the young lord starting to come back more to basically consciousness, he takes a look around because he's not fully there. Do a check. He is going to faintly raise his hand up left and then immediately drops.
Okay.
As you go further down, there is an immediately left turn that has a cross. So you could have gone left, straight, or right.
Okay, so, yeah, left.
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 Okay? Now, I will give one more skill check for each of you.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the ones that you've taken already, you will need to try a different one.
Okay.
Perception.
So,
I'm
since
on
you've
history,
done
yeah.
a medicine check, you can do what you were originally doing with survival. If you'd
With
like.
advantage?
Yes, you'll still have advantage since he's more conscious. Now, essentially, if you can get him to full consciousness, he knows the tunnel system. He's just coming in and out.
It's only ones we're proficient in, correct?
Yes. Or abilities if you'd like.
Who's rolling first?
Okay, you're using survival?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Ooh.
You fucked me.
That's cursed.
I know!
What'd you
I'm
roll?
rolling so good. A 1 and a 3.
So I got
So 3 plus survival.
11.
It's kind of hard to tell if anything's even come down this way.
I got a 1!
There's the
Alright,
die
Torn.
roll. I'm gonna do history.
Okay.
With advantage.
Advantage.
It is with advantage.
That's an at 20.
Yeah,
For a total?
Yeah.
28.
28? Okay, so with your travels, you're kind of able to discern different architecture and how things work. You know that with how the city's layout is, unless they were planning on having something that directly just dumps out the side of the mountain, you won't want to go basically too far right. As if you keep going right and then straight, it would lead you essentially out of the mountain. Going forward could be a benefit, as that would just lead you into more of the mountain. So you get the idea that maybe going right and then straight for a while is going to lead to a dead end. So you know to avoid turning right.
Don't turn right.
Alright.
No,
Okay.
no rights.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, Linus.
What is it? You can
I'm
assist.
just-
You can also assist. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't because I already have advantage.
Yeah, there's really no point to assist.
I'm just gonna take and fuck, I don't know, because I've got sleight of hand, stealth, perception, insight, athletics, and acrobatics.
Okay. Insight could help you look through a tunnel to see if there would be a reason for a secret path. You can look into the insight of basically the purpose behind this, things like
Okay.
that.
All right, I'll think about that.
All right.
Oh, come on! Don't be pissy. Don't be pissy. You're being pissy. All right, 14.
With advantage?
Oh wait, no. I'm getting annoyed with this dice. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm better.
there we go.
21.
21. All right. So you can tell that tunnels like this, from how it's designed and everything, doesn't actually look like it was designed as like a high capital secret tunnel getaway. You can actually tell that this was originally designed to probably house for disasters, considering that they're on top of a mountain and storms can rage and cause massive rockfalls. You can tell that this was more than likely built as an early shelter, meaning that there is more than likely multiple entrances as well as one major room that this leads to. Meaning that some of these tunnels, because you would know that a storm shelter tunnel is supposed to be easy to navigate and direct. Meaning that if you see a newer tunnel, then it's probably not part of the original design.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a call out. Like, look for anything. No, this. I just relay all of that.
Essentially, he's warning you to, if there's any new tunnel carvings, then that was added after, meaning it's probably leading us, or would be leading you to the wrong area.
Yeah. Okay, so you look for the old tunnels then.
Right.
Good job.
I was like,
Insight building design, the purpose and whys.
okay.
So
Don't be afraid to be creative.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, I'm fucking inside. I know. Are you lying?
Insight its purpose.
Okay, so I want to do history, and you're talking earlier about minotaurs and our love of labyrinths.
History's already been ran.
Shit. Okay. Come on. I don't care about the stupid.
And it was a pretty decent history check too, so.
Yeah.
It was a nat 20.
So I was just like, this
So
is
you wouldn't get much
pretty
different
decent.
than what Victorian would have done.
Pretty decent, my ass.
Has anyone done a religion check yet?
No.
Nope.
I only got a +1 in it, but why not, right?
Hey, look for hater
Are you
burpees.
proficient with it?
Nope.
You have to be proficient with it.
Oh shit. Okay.
you can
Well, I don't
persuade the walls.
I don't think I can persuade the walls, can I?
Nope.
Okay, we've already done perception. I can't intimidate the walls. I don't think I can be athletic
You-
against the walls.
No, I don't think anyone's done perception this turn.
I was gonna.
Yeah, he was gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing with tunnels like this. You have been told that newer tunnels normally mean that it's going to lead you to the wrong direction. You can use athletics to do basically quick runs ahead if you'd like.
I'm carrying the young lord, so is that a good idea though?
It's fine, just hand him
Yeah,
off to
fuck it.
Victorian.
Yeah, great.
Or me.
Watch him drag him.
Yeah. It's like,
Victoria,
alright,
you're
it's
strong.
better than nothing. I'll
You're
do
a
an athletics
strong,
to see if I
scrappy
can
young man.
see some of the other.
Who are you handing him off to?
What? Yeah.
You
I'm
can
handing
hand
off
them off
yeah.
to me.
Okay.
Eventually.
You can tell that this guy has some heft on him, like he's a heavy guy.
He's been well fed.
15 times 15?
It's actually not like any like a gut or anything. Like he is
He's
muscle
muscular.
heavy.
So,
Like I said, he's been well fed.
No grains here.
Yep. All right, here we go. Come on, decide what you're gonna land on. That'll work. 26.
26. Okay, so essentially what you're doing is you're checking. You know that it's supposed to be older tunnels is what you're looking for. So with athletics, you can find ways because newer tunnels aren't going to be as eroded for like handholds or simple things essentially. So you go running ahead, checking for anything that you can find. You do find another fork and a crossway, but with your athletics, you can easily tell as you're trying to like grab onto things to do. Basically, you'll just see Rolt like playing Ninja Warrior, going from wall to wall until he figures out which ones he slides down on the fastest. Basically, meaning there's no real grip to them, meaning that they're doing. So you do make your way. It's not as effective. Another check will be needed to make sure you're going the right way, but you do make about another 100 feet of progress.
I think we're going the right way, guys. This seems to be.
Minotaur doing parkour.
Parkour.
That's usually what's happening.
Parkour.
Parkour! Glory!
I didn't know
come
that
on,
was
Stella.
Glory core!
Glory,
Been
glory.
bad
Wait,
rolls.
that's not dirty.
Good
Let's not do
juju.
that.
Good
Juju?
juju. Good juju.
Oh well,
The juju said no.
Well, no.
just in case.
28.
28. Okay, and you're using perception, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now with the knowledge that Linus was given and kind of a bit of the parkour check of Rolt.
I thought that was your
In all
thing.
honesty, it would just be him checking for what would be for good handholds, meaning normally wore down by time.
I like watching him just. Boing, boing,
But if you'd
boing.
like to have it animated as American Ninja Warrior parkour,
Yeah, no, we're going with
sure,
that.
okay. His armor, ching, 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 as he's just jumping from wall to wall.
Hey, did you have a little bit too much caffeine? You're bouncing off the walls.
What is caffeine?
So, with that is enough successful checks to make your way down to the main gathering.
Okay.
As you do, there is a faint, almost black light glowing from the room itself. As you enter in, you notice that there is a giant, essentially cylinder-like shape that leads up to the ceiling, which oddly looks a lot like the decoration around the pool at the very top of the back of the room that you were fighting in.
Totally fun.
And as you see into this room, you can see both the matriarch of the human family and the patriarch of the Sartoriuses essentially chanting.
Looks like
As
we're
you
about
then
where
see
it happens.
Daniel fearing for his life at this point, as you see the Bard Satyr pushing him into the Ichor, since they didn't have their sacrifices.
Shit. I wanted to kill him.
As they do, you can see
Daniel's
the
been
Ichor
doing-
envelop him as he tries to struggle, but anytime he does, he's hit by something, either an attack or a spell from the Satyr. As he is fully enveloped, you see the cylinder erupt with tentacles.
I don't suppose we can interrupt any of this, can we?
You can run it if you'd like, but you're about to see why you don't want to.
Okay.
As this happens, does anyone want to do anything or say anything?
I was gonna try and hit that satyr since he was completely occupied with Daniel. I was gonna try and hit him with a guiding bolt.
I would. Oh, a guiding bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, free to.
I'm going to take and
Because all this is going to happen at once. So,
shit.
Told the
Well, I
dead.
think, okay, you said that
Because
it's
he
like
has
a
taken
cylinder, and it's
Hasn't been long
breaking.
enough for a short rest, so he should still have that damage.
Is it like is it last
has
cylinder?
enough for a short rest. Y'all been down there for a while.
Oh.
Y'all just don't get the effects of it because you're actively moving, running.
Is it like a glass cylinder?
No, it is a cylinder of liquor. Like you can
Liquor,
see it
gotcha,
writhing
okay.
underneath.
All right.
So that'd be a 15 against the bard.
Okay. That will miss,
Damn
but
it.
again,
One.
y'all all choose one thing and it's all happening at the exact same
Yeah.
time.
We're just gonna be like.
That's
I'm just gonna say knock knock assholes.
Okay.
22.
I
The
don't know whether
Sartor-
we're gonna need to fight or
22
run.
what?
22 to hit on the Sartorius Patriarch
Okay.
with a dagger, just with advantage. Just
Okay.
Wisdom
as,
saving
after,
throw.
as soon as he says knock knock.
Wisdom
I-
saving throw.
Okay, so these are all happening at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, so whether your attacks hit or don't, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's gonna happen
As I told you, this was just
Yeah.
so if someone was going to run into the room, because this
Yeah.
could really fuck up your character.
Lovely.
I'm saying we.
anyway. Are we just skipping the same room, basically?
It's underneath it.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's okay.
So this is basically the same room,
Room
replicated?
size, roughly, but
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
Different.
an older build. It's an older design, and
Okay.
it's basically a storm shelter. So, only reason I was waiting to see if anybody ran into the room. As you each have your attacks go off, it's almost an immediate scream that you can hear from the matriarch of the human family, and then a betrayal beg almost from the patriarch of the Sartorius family as these tendrils erupt and envelop the room in a massive swing, enveloping everyone in the room and ripping them into its own essence. As the cylinder then bubbles and writhes as it expands, contracts, and almost as if it's a natural pulse of its own, shoots from below all the way up, busting through the ceiling of the family's home, as you can now see moonlight. As it turns into this almost eldritch abomination mixture between that of a bat and an octopus, as it then disappears as it flies off.
What do they
Doesn't
think was
matter
going to
anyway.
happen from, bringing in Hather?
Fuck.
The real question is,
Where'd
What
it
did
go?
they do?
did
No.
we just win or did we just lose?
Well, considering that there is now a massive monster up in the sky. 50-50?
Like how big is it? Like how massive is it?
Based off of what you could see,
Right.
it looks about 20 feet long, and maybe about from its bottom of its belly to the top of its back, maybe about 15 feet tall. So it's a pretty massive creature.
Okay. How is Daisy looking?
He's still kind of out of it. You can tell that the best way I can describe it is think of someone with shell shock
Yeah.
looking at something. He has enough consciousness to recognize that there was large movement, but at the same time he's just...
Alright,
Do we go in the room?
There's nothing left
There's
in there.
nothing in there
Oh,
now.
Jesus Christ.
It's up.
So.
Alright, are there any other like doors or passages that we can see?
Not that you can directly see on here.
Okay.
Again, with this, you could, knowing that it's a storm shelter, this was supposed to be for everything convened.
Right. Alright, shit.
We need
It
to
didn't
get
matter
back
what
up
we
top.
did.
That thing might be fighting everyone on top as well.
The only thing I can do is get one other person up.
We need to get someone up there. If that thing ate the patriarch and the matriarch, do you think it'll go after the massive civil war?
Probably. More likely than not, yes.
We need to get up there. Fast.
So you're running out?
no. You said there's a giant hole in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Victorian.
I got it.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna like be like, just stand there, like, ah.
Bunny.
Pick me up, Shuddy.
No, what's colors?
Yeah. Bunny.
Oh,
Polymorph,
Yeah.
yeah.
polymorphs into a
I
body.
was actually thinking Dimension Door, but Polymorph works better. Yeah, casting Polymorph
Okay.
on Linus.
Okay.
On board the Linus Express.
Oh, come
Okay.
on.
So, as you fly up and through the hole, first and foremost, luckily because y'all left them along the wall of that room, you can see that where the hole is left was only about 15 feet from the grungs.
Oh shit!
With the young Lord of the Grungs just panicking, and you can tell that something has happened.
The
to his
screaming.
face.
With everybody on the end, since they're, because are they medium or small creatures?
They're medium.
Okay, would I be able to take any of them with us?
You're huge.
You're huge, so that 4 medium creatures is your max.
So that's us.
Plus Daisy, who's on top of the roll.
Yeah, so technically you're moving
Did you
with
take
10
Daisy
speed
back? Or do
reduction.
I still have
Okay,
Daisy?
fine.
No, you
You
have
have 5.
I have Daisy.
You want to drop Daisy
Yeah.
off?
Nah, I'm good. I like Daisy. I'll get Daisy.
Alright.
Daisy's gonna be in trouble.
So, as you fly up, you can see it. It looks as if it's ignoring the entire ground, and it's flying straight for Dragul.
Is it going to meet up? Wait, I've never been polymorph before.
Not hit top.
Herb, can you understand? Wait, reptile,
But-
right? Like I want
Yeah,
to
it's a reptile.
because
technically.
last time I could understand Roll when he
Dinosaurs
was,
are dinosaurs are reptiles.
So you can understand Linus.
Yeah,
You're the only one
it's
who
kind of like
understands
you know
Linus.
English and they speak Old English, so you can like
It's like Australians.
Get it.
It's like Australians.
I'm just gonna be like, fuck! It's going to meet up with friends.
Said
But
Linus.
as y'all are each
Said
looking
Linus.
down, you can tell that the Civil War has at least come to an end with what looks to be a Gaia and civilian victory due to the extra influx.
Let's get down.
Okay, so since because it's up for an hour, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go out of the hole. I'm going to take and find a safe spot for everybody. I'm going to go fly down, and I'm going to pick the grunts and bring them on top of the side too.
Okay. Yep. Once the young Lord of the Grung stops panicking enough to realize that you're friendly, he does help you get the others onto you, and very cautiously just kind of holds on. They are all on top of you.
So
All right.
where are we going?
Church. Now.
Take me to church.
God. That's 7.
But yeah, seriously, let's probably go to the temple.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We go to the
Okay.
church. Wait,
How
where did you
far
drop
Linus?
this off?
I just dropped you off like outside of the
Manor?
gates.
Yeah.
Outside the gates where like there's no brown mold or anything like that.
Yeah, okay.
We've not got much time. Let's go.
Yep.
Okay, so as you get to the temple, not much of a temple left after the war. There's not exactly, they weren't afraid to use ballistics against people.
Throw a dagger at any soldier.
As you can tell from the grenade that hit y'all earlier, they know how to use explosives. But there is quite a lot of different like tents popped up for medics and stuff like that.
We're here to fight.
Yeah. I
me.
You did fly. Okay. Do you meet down with them, or are you going somewhere else?
We're already
We were
booking it.
climbing upon
Um,
Linus's back. Is what we were doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
Are
we
you?
were, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's already
He went-
four medium creatures on his back, being the grungs.
Like
You're putting them down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, near
no,
near healers or where?
No.
Where are we?
Hold on.
Time out.
I'm the quest catalyst. I get to make the decisions. I'm gonna take and knowing that my friends are more than capable of taking care of themselves for like 5 minutes and seeing that everything had kind of like settled down for the most part, I'm gonna take and fly the grunts to the temple of Gaia, drop them off, come back.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's
I'm
quite
a
a few.
taxi.
There's quite a few people who are looking very uneasy, having seen a black ichor abomination fly overhead, and then now this dinosaur flying down, coming from the same location, and they just. One of them comes up and casts commune with animals, and goes, "Are you a friend?" You can speak.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm just like, yes, I'm an athlete with a group of heroes. I've been polymorphed. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll be back in a few minutes with my friends. We'll explain more then.
Please get me into hiding. As the young lord from the Grung slides down really fast while the other Gaia members are bringing down his family.
Yeah. Just
Okay. No, I know. Okay, so you go back to meet up with the rest of the group.
yes.
I said, Linus, I can understand you.
I'm specifically gonna. You know what? I will even if you make me, I will even do a deception check for this because like I want to take and basically like make a noise to where Strella thinks that her
We're
brain's
trying
not
to
working.
trick. Yeah,
Yes.
that would be deception.
Okay. Cool. I just
So
for
go ahead.
shits and giggles.
For shits and
For
giggles.
shits and
So
giggles.
that'll be
man.
insight on your end.
I know. You were me.
No.
Oh
no.
So that's what'd you get?
5.
11.
Yeah, you think that he has turned into a Quetzalcoatlus. Like even beyond what you can understand.
Shing.
Strella, let's go.
Right. I'll remember this, Linus.
I'm just like, just let the bag, bitch. And I'm gonna take a few.
So, you do load everybody up and fly down. Are you going back to where you dropped off the grungs with that group of tents, or?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get back there, less people are as worried. The civilians are still a bit worried, but they see that the Gaia
We
members
come
are
in peace.
reacting, so they're like, okay, this must be normal. It's kind of like first time people seeing helicopters land.
Yeah.
Kind of what is that?
When you say that, you literally see like Linus in Quetzalcoatlus form just kind of like roll his eye. Like,
All right, so you've now landed. They're all kind of carrying on either with getting debris and rubble taken out of the way, moving dead bodies.
and before Victorian takes and drops polymorph, I'm just gonna take it and look at Strella and just be like.
To y'all just hear.
Like,
Oh, it turns it more into. As he turns back.
I was gonna go, Linus.
did I miss something?
It seems you left some of your brain back when you were dead.
Oh.
At
I mean,
this
you
point,
I
will-
would
right
insult
then
your
for
good
a
looks,
little
but I
bit.
don't know what they look like.
Good.
Oh. As
Just write
this,
that one down, Victoria.
as these quips are coming out from both sides,
I'm just laughing too. I'm just like looking at her.
you do see, with some assistance helping being walked, Daisy, the young lord of the Sartorius, is actually coming out of a tent. As he's now looking a little less glazed over. They haven't fully brought him back as he's still physically weak, but they were at least able to get him to where he can talk normally now.
I'm gonna need a nap.
You're gonna need more than that.
Come into the tent. We have a lot to talk about. The
Just,
grungs are fine, but please.
yeah, just a second. You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna take a moment. Just like, and just look for a guy member. Like, hey, have you seen a Yetkin or anything anywhere?
Just asking any of the temple guys.
Yeah, just any of the temple guys.
Yeah, he's over there with a couple centaur kids.
He's still good though?
I mean, yeah, he looks to be.
Oh, thank the gods. Okay. Alright, it turned to the sailor. I was like, okay, now we can go.
All of us? Fair enough.
Where's Perry?
Are you asking anyone, have you seen a platypus? A snow platypus?
See, this is why I don't
You're
have
trying to
a
look at my
problem
what?
You want to give me an investigation real quick to see if you can spot him?
Sure.
Or you can ask if anyone's seen him?
I'm gonna do an investigation for Perry.
Alright. As
Talking
you're
about-
walking-
He might be off doing a mission. Who knows?
As you're walking into the tent,
I see nothing.
what'd you get?
Perry is off doing a mission. I got a 3 on dice,
Okay.
Yeah.
and that makes it like. Hold on.
And it's plus your intelligence.
I don't think I have a high. Do I?
Oh.
Hold on, investigation. You say I got a 8. I see nothing.
Okay, so you don't know where he's at, but you could probably ask someone later.
Okay, that's not pressing. I was just curious.
We have a big bat
So,
thing to worry about.
As everyone is coming back into the tent, as you enter at the same time as Evangeline, since you saw her stop and kind of look around and go, as y'all enter the tent at the same time. It's still pretty busy. This one seems to be mostly Temple of Gaia members. They brought Daisy over to this one, knowing that he is supposed to be one of the noble family members, and didn't want any incidences happening with the civilians.
Yeah.
As he's like, they have bandages, even though he's been healed a bit, they still have bandages all over his hands, arms, and part of his head.
Okay.
As he sits down in a medical chair, essentially. Okay, firstly, thank you for saving both myself and the Grungs. I do greatly appreciate that. First and foremost, you said that you've met me before. I have no recollection of this.
Probably because you want to bend it.
A bender?
You were drunk off your ass?
I've been bedridden for quite some time.
Wait, what the fuck?
At least from what I can remember, I always fall asleep and wake up in my bed.
When do you fall
Do
asleep?
you happen to eat or drink anything before you fall asleep?
It's with so with a clear head, I remember that my family, along with the 2 others, weren't exactly the happiest when the Temple of Plutus left us. And I was a big outspeaker against the temple, along with the Grungs. We actually welcomed the Temple of Gaia when they came. My family hired Daniel, if I even remember his name correctly. But not long after, I started to sleep for much longer and longer times. And my only assumption is that they drugged me the same way that they did the others.
Yeah, and you were kind of an asshole when you were drugged.
I apologize if I did anything.
Don't apologize to me, apologize to him.
It is all forgiven. Now that I know that actions were not his own, I cannot hate him anymore.
There, I just wanted him to say it.
And he raises his hand. You can tell that he's very humble in his apology. He's being honest. It's one of those things where he himself may not have known what he did exactly, but he's still apologizing nonetheless.
Jesus Christ.
Nope, you're right.
If that is the case, then they were probably doing everything in their power to keep me from speaking out against them.
That and knowing their plans.
So where did... I actually did not know too much about what they were doing. Again, I just knew that they were in favor of the Temple of Plutus and that I was against it.
bringing in the entity from another dimension that looks to just consume everything in its path. You know, the usual cult stuff.
Hello?
Well, what? Well, yeah, okay. Well,
You're gonna take him completely by
okay,
surprise.
Okay, I'm gonna think I'm gonna interject and I'm like, the head temple of Plutus in Dragul has been associated with a cult that is trying to take and bring an entity named Ada into our world. Dragul has fallen.
Oh.
We are doing our best to take and try and stop any sort of more occurrences beforehand, not allowing him to take and become more powerful. But it seems every instance that we've come in contact with this cult has been through the Temple of Plutus.
That would explain a lot. I didn't like them to begin with.
They're kind of racist.
Were you able to stop my father at the very least?
Not
Yes.
yeah,
No.
Yeah,
No.
your father kind of made the ultimate sacrifice.
And as you were telling him on this, you hear a very low, almost like a guttural croak. As if you look behind you, does anyone look? Turn around.
Oh,
And
sure.
Okay. You do see the matriarch of the Grungs entering into the tent. As she looks towards you as you were speaking on it, and she goes, "I wouldn't say it was the ultimate sacrifice.
Well,
But-
it was a sacrifice nonetheless.
Well,
He's not a good one.
Let me guess, he was consumed by the Ichor.
Yes.
Of course. It requires 5 sacrifices. Hence the 5 of us.
The 2 orcs.
No, two
The-
cultists.
The 2 orcs. Or the two cultists. Daniel,
those 3.
Daniel and then
The matriarch and the patriarch.
Well, they didn't sacrifice themselves. They were actually made of the Ichor.
Oh.
There's a reason why some of them just turn into puddles of Ichor.
Ah, okay.
oh shit.
Yes.
So, Daniel, the Bard, Matriarch, Patriarch. What was the 5th?
Worst case scenario, Violet?
Well, I'm wondering if it required 5, then who's the 5th?
Yeah, exactly.
Violet.
Worst case.
Strella just said it.
Violet. Like I was looking at the wrong. It was Violet.
Wait, which one was Violet again?
By
The head of the
Violet.
temple.
Violet.
Violet, sorry.
Violet,
Oh.
Yeah.
She was dragged into it first, before we were knocked unconscious. They were going to sacrifice her and us, but their son tried to stop. In his stupor, I guess by accident, as he kind of looks a bit ashamed, not knowing what he's done over the last few months.
To speak up for him, he was.
Oh, I'm not getting on to him. This is just how I sound.
No, I know. I was just in case. Just in case.
God,
So
But technically, Jesus has a faith here. It's mostly like in one desert city, but there is a
One-
Bible here.
Is it? I'm dead. Sorry.
but
One of the great heroes
So-
actually helped get that one popular.
Yeah, Nolan.
so did we stop anything? Did we was this the worst that it could have been, or was
Well, I don't exactly have the expertise in extra-dimensional entities,
Yeah, fair.
but only, well, besides Miss Violin, it took out some of the most corrupt people in their town, and what it didn't, you did. So for that, I am extremely grateful. Now then, from what we've gathered from just people, being terrified of a general black object flying through the sky,
Yeah.
we're assuming it got away. Is that correct?
Did we all see it go to Joker on you? Right?
Linus could have at least passed the knowledge.
yeah, I would have passed it on.
Okay, so.
So what's the
You'll
rule?
Well,
probably once again.
it is going to take a while to walk to Dragul from here. Well, my family just so happened to be in charge of the Artisans Guild in the area. And as a reward from now, and we can do something else for you once all this is, taken care of and we're not dead. We would like to give you my family's hot air balloon.
Well then,
Oh.
you see there.
That's good because I am completely zapped on spells. I'm very tired.
Oh, I believe you should rest for tonight then. As there's no need to charge into a suicide.
Nope. We should probably go and. I know there's a lot of hurt people, but what we're going to need is at least a few health potions of our own before we stumble into this, because who knows what we're going to fight in Dragor.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Well,
Why?
we should still have some storehouses in town.
Also, not. I understand this is a completely very generous offer, but there was a Ford medical area that had a really big cot. Could we have that?
Essentially as the two heads of the major political heads in the family, the matriarch of the Grungs and now the patriarch of the Sartoriuses, kind of make eye contact with each other.
Yes.
You see her shrug and him go, sure.
Dope. I'm gonna peek out of the tent. I'm gonna yell and fly out of the tent. Eddie, we got you a cot!
Here I am thinking, how the hell are we gonna have a cart with medical supplies with a hot air balloon? But that's not what you were going with.
I was gonna go. I'm
I
gonna
knew exactly where
I
you were
know.
going.
I was like,
Hang
You're
on.
gonna
hang on.
hear
Evangeline?
some heavy footsteps coming towards the tent, by the way.
Evangeline, yes?
Well, I was, like, are there still injured people around? Because I was going to use the rest of my spell slots to do cure wounds and whatnot on
The-
other people.
Members of the Temple of Gaia that are around say yes, but we're handling it. You need to get your rest.
We have
It's
a
one of
big
those
trip in the
where-
morning.
They have the understanding that their job is here, your job is not.
okay. Fair.
So with the Yeti walking over, is there also the kids?
Oh yeah, he's actually outpacing them. Again, he was going fast.
Yeah.
He was excited about the part.
And he just almost ripping the tent flap
Wow.
off the entrance.
Eddie!
Oh,
Eddie!
where's my new coat?
Okay, it's at one of the former medical tents up towards the big house.
You can't miss it.
Fuck yeah, new coat. And he's going.
He's gonna go get his cart.
John and Molly kind of come up. Molly speaking up first. What was that about?
I'm gonna run up to them, and the first thing I'm gonna do is,
Hey,
I'm gonna go and I'm walking up to them. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab their arms, their heads, and I'm just gonna kind of like look them over, okay? It's gonna be a very impersonal thing, Sarah Connor taking a John Connor during Terminator 2, just kind of looking them over and everything.
Are you okay?
Yes, and then as soon as I go that they're both okay, I'm like, are they both okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'm just taking, John in one
Give
arm,
me
Molly.
a investigation check.
Okay.
Or medicine, whichever you prefer.
Which one do I have more of? You said investigation or
Medicine,
Or medicine.
whichever you prefer.
Where's my medicine? Sure, medicine +2, so 19.
19? They look fine. However, and obviously there's nothing there now, but you can tell because of she's had to change into more fitting clothes to work medicine, getting out of her tighter fitting nice clothes. You can tell that right here in the middle of her chest is a scar from what looks to be an arrow piercing.
Okay. So I'm gonna go on.
But John has a few scrapes on him from
Being the
fighting in the
front
front line.
Let's go, John!
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna put, John in one arm, Maul in the other. And I'm just gonna pull them tight, and even though they're centaurs, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna basically just go down to my knees, and Road's gonna start crying because he finally had a moment to process. I almost lost you. I'm supposed to keep you you're safe. I made a promise to your father that I would never put you in harm's way, and I have failed. John, Molly, I cannot apologize enough. This was not supposed to happen. And then after that, it's just blubber because he's getting too teared up and
Yeah.
he can't speak anymore.
Molly has started to break down as soon as she could hear the whimper at the beginning of the shake. And John is just trying to hold it together at this point. Again, middle of the teens, just trying to, not cry. as you are squeezing, it's not like you're trying to hurt them, of course,
Yeah.
but it's one of those firm hugs. You can hear John start, he feels like he's going to tear up, but then he actually starts feeling some pain as you're, squeezing some of his nicks and cuts. He's just like, too tight.
In the back.
They had kind of healed up, but, the accidental hug had opened a few of the smaller cuts.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of see a little bit of blood on your arm. Not, profuse, but...
With, little droplets.
Yeah. And he goes, those just finished being closed.
I can do
But-
pure light.
And he's going to lean back down and give you a hug.
Okay. Alright. Well, I believe we all need some rest. All of
And
us.
as you're standing back up from the hug, you can hear... As you look up, and you can see Eddie running with this car.
Linus, was it a bit premature to tell her that?
No.
As there are people, he is taking care to not go where everyone's at. But,
Yeah,
there
I
are
was-
people who are still, trying to get out of his
He
way.
needed to pick me up.
Why am I having Korthak flashbacks?
As he approaches, he stops real quick right next to y'all and goes, "Alright, are we leaving tonight? If so, you can each climb the bank."
I think we're taking the night.
Did you know this thing has whiskey?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We're kind of tapped out, my guy.
I think we're going to take the night.
As he lifts this, 50-gallon barrel up and onto his shoulder. "Well, you can rest. I'm gonna drink."
I'll take at least a mug of it.
Alright, Victorian?
Take a mug.
Alright, Evangeline?
Yes!
Yeah, Strella?
I can't get drunk, Eddie.
I mean, it still tastes good. Alright, roll.
One for me, and one each for the kids. They've earned it. If they want. And I'm kind of got to look at it. It's like, John, you've definitely earned it. Molly, if you wish.
I mean, I think she's earned it too.
Yep.
Working as combat medic.
Yeah.
She saved some shit today.
She
Yeah.
died once.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how's the rune knight that I revivified?
He has recently been informed of violence passing, which then actually sets him to be the head of the temple here. So you can see the conversation happening in earnest, and for a moment you can see the look of sorrowness on his face. But then he gathers himself quickly and just keeps giving out commands like he was before.
Okay.
I'm gonna take and as over the course of the night and everything, whenever we take and settle down, before we take and start drinking, I'm gonna, or at least having a mug of whiskey, I'm gonna take and tell Victoria, I'm gonna be like, we should probably let us live up to the developments.
Well, it's morning.
More until cold bastards bat flying your way.
Let's figure that out in the morning.
And
Yeah.
after,
And I'm making this. I'm not drinking to get drunk.
of course,
Real
even if you are, you're gonna have a long rest. So.
real quick, as things are settling down, did Linus see anything when he was dead?
It was one of those things that as you were dead, you weren't dead for too long,
Right.
but you found yourself in a room, but you weren't there long enough to really see what was going on.
Gotcha. Okay. Just curious.
And before we wind down for the night,
Okay.
as everyone is starting to wind down for bed, and
This one hurts.
Uh,
This one hurts.
Victorian gets his cantrip, and he pulls out he basically puts his fingertips to his forehead, and a golden strand comes out.
Okay.
You have 8 hours to look at this before it goes away. But as far as what you said to me the other day,
When? I said a lot of shit, man.
about
Fair.
opening up, just take a look at it whenever you have a chance.
Do I put it in my head? 'Cause
You
kinda-
just you can just
Magic,
hold
man.
on
We
to
don't
it.
know magic.
It as You hold on to it, and, like with both hands, and it will activate.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna kind of like go into whatever like private space we have, like where. Granted, because you said it was like the communal,
I mean, you can walk out of the tent and
Yeah, I'm just gonna
kind
take
of
and
go
go.
up to an alley.
Well, I'm not gonna go into an alley. I'll go into like one of the side buildings, but like a place that has like a little bit of.
There's not a lot of buildings. There's mostly tents
Okay,
at the moment.
I'll take an unoccupied tent, or at least a place where I can sit down with like. Okay, I find a tent where somebody's fucking comatose, and I take it and I go and sit down in that fucking tent.
You've never been around a natural disaster zone, have you?
No.
There's no such thing as a tent with only one person in it.
I want a tent full of comatose people.
Okay, so
The
I
one
should know.
nurse looking at you like, sir, this is the ward.
This is
the ward. This is the death ward. I need to leave.
Okay, then I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go into the temple. What is left of the temple?
Okay, so you're going into the ruins of the temple.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna like try and find it, like a space where I'm not in the way of anybody. Like kind of sit in the corner and just like.
Look like you're meditating.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it like cross my legs and everything and just be like, alright.
Okay.
How do you use this thing
And,
again?
Wait, before we go any further, you're talking about like a tent is a morgue. So this Lizardman walking around. Let's take a number 4. And just, sir, this is a morgue. I know what I'm about.
But yeah,
I said I can hear him.
I will let Mel tell you out of game what you see and everything, so that way no one else is aware.
You know that one.
But as things do start to wind down, and much has had to drink, those who want to get a little tipsy can, those who don't.
So
Don't.
just help me find rest.
Molly tries it for the first time and she spits it out and almost vomits. As she
Yep,
does
that
not
was
like the taste. John tries it, you can see him go
Just drunk for you, little buddy.
and just start drinking it.
I'm
Is
sitting
he
there going,
also drinking Molly's?
Is that on you?
Molly's is just holding it and just kind of looking at him, looking at it. goes,
Molly, it is an acquired taste. I will not force you to do it. I did the same thing with you did.
I don't know what you're talking about, Roll. This is great. Can I have another?
I'm looking at John. I'm going.
John, we're all
You were
inside
the
checking him.
It's like
Go ahead, inside
yeah.
check.
First time is when I did Molly.
Inside.
Second time is when I
Don't.
did John.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage, so
Well,
It's a
That's
dirty
gonna-
20, dude.
be a 7 on his part.
Dirty 20.
while Rogue's talking with John and like shocked about it, Victorian under the table casts prestidigitation and makes Rogue's whiskey taste like milk.
Okay, John, if you say so.
But yeah, no, you can tell that he's lying. He's just trying to look cool.
What's wrong with
It would still also kind of, it makes it faintly taste like milk, so it still tastes like whiskey and milk.
It's like the moonshine
Irish
we had
cream.
last night.
I should call it the Colorado Bulldog.
It's like that moonshine we had last night.
Oh.
But as you each
Doesn't taste like milk.
quickly find rest, you are now level 8.
Yeah! Wait, I got one more. Mommy?
Mommy, sorry.
This takes
Mommy,
2
sorry.
This is 2 d20s.
He's having childhood flashbacks.
That's over my That's over my max HP.
Almost alcoholic. He does.
Okay, so you die.
Explains things.
I'm making death saves. I don't know what it is.
19.
I'm alive.
Alright.
That saves.
But
That's cocked.
with all that, as you fall asleep, each of you find yourself floating in a blank, empty space. Almost as if surrounded by a black ichor.
Ah, shit, not this again.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You hear a distant, you don't know if it's a chuckle or almost like a clearing of one's throat. But you hear as you are each snapped awake for the next morning, and that will be where we end tonight's session.
Long rests.
Long rest.
Holy shit, guys, we fucking made it. I made it!
So, one last time before we head out for the night, I'd like to give a big shout out to our associative partners over at the Adventures Guild of Amarillo. Make sure to give them a call. Make sure to stop by, and if you do, let them know the Dire Rolls sent you. And if you can't make it in, they both have an eBay, and they like doing work over the phone. So don't be afraid to call them or check them out. You can also get them on their Facebook community pages as well as their Facebook page, the Adventurers Guild of Amarillo. Make sure to check them out and let them know that we sent you to them their way. I don't know.
Let's
It's
go.
late.
Words.
Words talk.
Maybe I actually had some whiskey. And as a big reminder, on the 30th, remember to tune in around 7:30 for our very own Mel's one-shot. Make sure to check that out. It's going to be fun. You're going to have myself, Louie, Zane the Mood,
Let's go.
and Josh. We're all going to be playing in it. Make sure to be there. And Wrote, Modesta Anime. What are those dates again?
29th through the 31st. So basically 1 week from today, or 1 week from yesterday. Excuse me.
All right, and also make sure to check us out on all of our social medias, be it Twitter, Facebook, anything that you can think of that's a popular social media site that is in the United States. We're more than likely on it. All right. Anyone else has anything else to say?
Talk to us on the socials. We want to hear
To
from
us on
you.
the socials.
Please.
Let us know who's your favorite character, what you like so far, and what you're looking forward to, or any theories you may have. But until next time, peace.
Yeah.